What's going on, friends? It's Anton Daniels, and I gotta have a conversation with you guys about Teach Henley because you see how the sun is hitting me. This is no finesse, no makeup, no filters, no none of that. This is 100% Teach Henley. I use it in the morning as soon as I get up, right after I pray and brush my teeth, jump in the shower, and I'm hitting the streets because you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So even though they're giving you 40% off your first order, 20% off for life, even though you may get a free gift, forget all that, right? Because we would do this even if it was full price because it's worth that much. I'm in the streets, I'm kicking it with people, and I see Dusties everywhere. You don't want to be them. You want to separate yourself. And the way that you separate yourself is self-care. Ladies get it for the fellas. Fellas don't wait for the ladies to get it for you. I'm about to hit the streets right now, and I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling great. I mean, I already got confidence, but to have that extra boost of confidence, knowing that you've taken care of yourself and you set yourself apart from all of the rest of the sheep that's walking around making bad decisions on a daily basis. And it's reflected in their actions. It's reflected in the products that they use. It's reflected in the people that they follow. And so if you're trying to level up, if you're trying to make sure that you look good, they're going to send you the pack. They're going to give you all of the instructions on how you're supposed to use it. Then make sure you get your Teach Henley. Again, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. Get your free gift. Make sure you tap in with your boy Anton Daniels because Unc is never going to lead you wrong. I would never have you use a product that I don't use myself. Again, they've been rocking with me for a long time. Make sure you get your Teach Henley. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later.
What's up, guys? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Excuse me. Welcome to the Q&A show with Q and Anton. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Make sure you are safe. Happy Thanksgiving. Stay out them streets. Make sure you hit the like button because it is free. That's one thing that's free on YouTube, the like button. If you are interested in joining the panel, you have to DM me on IG. Just say panel, because if you say anything else, I'm going to ignore it. And I'm trying to go through new people. So please, if you've been on already, please don't DM me multiple times, fellas. Okay, I see it. I will ignore it. Please, I don't want to block y'all. But welcome to people that's on the panel. How are you guys doing this evening?
Hello.
Hey.
Y'all were just talking a whole bunch in the back before we started. Now they're quiet.
They was talking about cocaine and all kinds.
I'm doing good.
Well, we were talking about some stuff. The men were talking about some stuff. The ladies were sitting pretty and quiet. Thank you, ladies, for joining. But we're going to start this off with a quick little intro video, and then we'll get to start talking about this topic.
All right, this might hurt some feelings, but whatever. I was just scrolling through my feed, and I saw a couple of posts about how white people have no culture. And I'm just over this white guilt, white shame type stuff. I'm not advocating for white supremacy. I'm just advocating the end of white silence and the end of white guilt and the end of white shame, because our culture participated in nothing that your culture hadn't participated in previously. We didn't start slavery, but we damn sure ended it. And the only place that slavery still exists are in people of color societies in Africa and the Middle East. The Vikings figured out how to circumnavigate the globe before the Islamic world ever figured out how to get their feet wet. It wasn't us that was going into Africa and pulling the slaves out. It was other Africans grabbing them and enslaving them. We invented democracy. We invented the constitutional republic. The bubonic plague wiped out half of Europe. And what did we do? We got together and discovered Western medicine and inoculations and vaccines. I'm not saying that we're better than you, but we're damn sure not worse. There are 4 major ethnic groups on this planet. There are black people, white people, Asian people, and Hispanic people. And we are the smallest. And we are the only group that you're demanding shut up. And because we're not doing it anymore, you're just going to scream racist louder and louder and louder. And we are done caring. We are not ashamed of who we are. We are not better than you, but we're damn sure no worse. And if we're so freaking terrible, then why? Why does the entire Eastern world flock to countries that we created? Answer me that.
I'm sorry. Okay. Well, that was a lot that was said. Okay. Does anybody want to address it first?
Well, can you blame them?
What do you mean by that?
Everybody tells white people they can't say nothing, and if they do say something, they racist or white supremacists or all the phobias, you know. So I think they're justified. I think everybody is able to have their voice heard except for white people, and if they say anything, they're criticized.
White people are loud, 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 loud. I don't know where this
You're right.
sympathy for the white man. Are you crazy? The most powerful, destructive creature on earth. He has nothing to worry about, and he knows that. He's
But they're
loud.
I think the white women are loud. I don't know about the white men.
I'm not talking about loud in voice. I'm talking about loud in power. The white man is all powerful, and all
No,
of that.
it's not. I don't think so.
I wouldn't say that.
I agree with I agree with Aaliyah. I think the white people.
That don't mean you're right. You agree with her. Y'all both wrong.
I agree with her. I think the white people are not allowed to say anything other than, and that's what they have. Oh, you're racist.
They say plenty,
Even
and
if
they
they
won't
voice
say
something that you disagree with, the very first thing is they get attacked and they're racist. And
So
that's not the case.
you think that you think white people need Cameron Diaz to stick up for them? They don't need no help. Trust me. They got it all.
It's Carmen, not Cameron, but it's Carmen. That wasn't my point. My point was it's the whole black fatigue, right? Everybody else is allowed to say something about another race, except when white people do it, they're automatically deemed racist. Just for calling out bad behavior in any community, for calling out white behavior, for calling out something that they don't agree with, they're automatically racist. If I say it, if you say it, it's not racist. But if a white person say it, it's racist.
Every group got their own problems. Let's keep it a buck. White people got some problems. Most of them is nasty. You go to the trailer parks, they got filth everywhere. You go to the suburban ones, they got cat hair on their counters and everything. Everybody got their own issues.
Every group has their own problem, but the moment that a white person calls out the problem in a specific community, they're automatically deemed racist.
What community?
When you think about it, they live under the
behavior for
system of
Latino people, and I'm not called racist. But as soon as a white person calls out trash behavior for another race, they're called racist.
I think his anger was pointed at the wrong spot. Because I'm gonna be real, I feel like if anything, a white woman would say something, to a white man faster than a black person would say something to a black man or to a white man. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like isn't that the reason like the feminist movement even started? Is because the simple fact is, it's not that it started like that, but what I mean is that they used black people basically to like be the spokesperson. So at first it was white women saying, "Oh, we're being oppressed," by our men and et cetera, et cetera. But then as time went on, they started using black people and then more so black women, and then.
Oh yeah, the civil rights movement helped everybody but black people.
I think white people are just tired of people playing in their face. I just think that all the time, whenever they say something, or even if they pick up for their own white race, it's always a negative thing. They're tired of that. It
still doesn't justify the behaviors, and it still doesn't justify.
What behaviors are you talking about?
Them calling this out and being racist and promoting racism. The thing is, black people got to call out their own bullshit. That's the truth. We got to call out our own bullshit. White people don't need to call out our bullshit. They need to call out their own bullshit. That's how I feel.
But that's what he's trying to do. He's
saying he's calling out their own behavior, and they get called
the tired of black people.
I gotta do one mic.
They get called black, and that they need to have some kind of discernment whenever they talk to black people. They tired of that. You're gonna get tired if someone keeps telling you to shut up. Come on. If I go into your house every day and tell you and police your language, you're gonna get fed up.
Yeah, but with all due respect, white people don't care if you call them racist. He's trying to use that as a shield. He doesn't care about you when you call him. You giving yourself too much power. Miss Blue, you're giving yourself too much power. They don't think
if that was the case, the white liberal wouldn't exist.
They don't think
if white people didn't care that bad, then white liberals would not exist.
White liberals
they're literally trying to be down.
I got you. White people,
They want the acceptance of black people, and wasn't there just this white lady kissing Jasmine Crockett's foot? Like, they want to
yeah,
be down so bad.
no,
They
they
do
don't want to
care.
be down. They want to go to heaven. The road to
They
heaven
care.
is to be kind and
They care.
acknowledge black people's power. That's the way to get to heaven. That's why they want to be next to you. That's why they want to touch your hair.
But
It's not
even
because
if
they're
they
trying to diss you.
do,
They're trying to
even
be
if they
you.
separate themselves, they have a whole community, a white only community in Ozark, whatever the hell that is, and they're called racist then. So they're not allowed to say trash behavior about black people, and then they try to separate themselves, and that's also racist. So there's two. So you're racist either way.
It may not be a title. Well, it may not be a title that should be for everybody, but I mean, just through history, I mean, just like, you know what I'm saying, like they did what they did, you know what I'm saying. And I'm not gonna say they're the only nationality that did it, because really they're not the first nationality to do it. But like he even stated in the video. But you know, just like say if you know somebody keeps on stealing, you know what I'm saying, like eventually you're gonna call that person a thief, you know what I'm saying. So
exactly,
he was wrong about
it. It's a time conversation now, though. Like every little thing that happens, you're racist. Like that's getting tired. Where's that coming from? To be very honest with you, I mean, I've been all over the place. I've seen people from many races, not just here in the U.S. And I gotta tell you, ain't nobody never called me no crazy names ever in my life, ever. Has it maybe touched my life in a way that I might not have seen it? Absolutely. Is there some that I might have seen? Yes. But overall, if you look at how well people have been and are currently doing in life, you can't sit up there and say that as being true. That just can't be true. Now, I can see if it's isolated incidents here and there, that kind of thing. But as a whole, nah. Stop it. Let's stop it.
Yeah, I don't experience
what the guy was talking
but I know
about,
it exists.
because the guy was literally talking about how white people are silenced, and you guys just sat there and be like, "Oh, because black people are better." That's not the point that he was trying to make.
Nobody said that, even though we are.
Hold up. What was the point he was trying to make then? Somebody please explain what the point he was making.
He's trying to make you cry for him. Smell an onion.
Yeah, what might people to racism and telling them that they don't have no culture. He's tired of people saying that black, Hispanic, anyone. He's just tired of that. And
are you tired of anything? Are you tired of anything?
I'm tired of a lot.
Are you tired of anything?
Yeah, I'm tired
never
of
mind.
Really explain it.
Never mind defending them. Are you tired of anything?
You still didn't explain anything other than an opinion or a side. So he's tired of black people. What else is
He's just saying that you guys are pigeonholing the racism thing because of whatever happened in history. Let's all get together.
History is important, y'all. I don't get this, man. History. The reason why we are here today is because of history. The reason why the geopolitical situation is the way it is now is because of World War II. You go back World War I. If you go back through history, it all lines up to now. So history is important. Let's not discredit our ancestors like that. First off, please.
But we're not our ancestors, though. It's a new.
We are our ancestors.
We are not our ancestors.
We are our
not
ancestors.
a slave. We are not a slave.
I didn't say we were. I didn't say we were slaves. I did not say we were slaves, but we are definitely our ancestors. We are the
manifestation. Look at it like this.
Manifestation of all of their struggle.
But what we hear all the time is what about them?
Gotta do one mic. Y'all got we can't hear all y'all.
What about us? Stop worrying about them. Do what you do. Be the best you can be. Too many times people say, "Well, what about them? This is what they do." So what? So what? The reason why your community is the way it is because you're not paying attention to what you do.
You're saying your community? Are you not part of the black community, JR? Are you not part of the black community?
Of course I am.
There's a culture. There's a culture in black community within the black group that is bad and it is prevalent, but that doesn't mean that we're not part of the black community. Just because some of us are upstanding citizens doesn't mean that we're not part of the black
community. They're not the black community. That's where we get it wrong. And that's where people are starting to get themselves into a place where you're starting to hate everybody else and worry about everybody else. Why are we doing that? Worry about you. Do the best that you can do. Stop worrying about, oh, well, he did it. That sounds like children.
You know
Okay?
what?
I don't agree with
You know what?
Your kids do something that other kids tell me.
If George Washington Carver and some of the other ancestors didn't worry about others, then we wouldn't be here today with all the things that we have. So I don't believe in that. We all need to worry about each other. But yes, I also agree that we need to be accountable. Accountability is definitely important. You know, there's no reason for us to sit there and side with the oppressor and his.
If you feel like everybody should care about each other, when white people say something, then why are they being deemed racist? Like, or like,
Who cares?
in this exchange right now, you're making it about all the bad things about the white people. Like, that's not even what we're talking about right now. Like,
nobody said nothing about
you're disregarding
white
the
people
entirety of the video.
Nobody's saying white people are bad. Nobody's saying black people are bad. This dude was sitting in his pickup truck, probably drinking a can of Budweiser, and then he's talking about he's mad because they can't have babies no more. That ain't our fault.
No, that's not what it said. That's not what it said. You're trying to make a joke out of it. The whole point of the
He's upset. He's upset.
White people are not allowed.
I agree.
White people are not allowed to.
You can yell over me all you want. I'm telling you. Well, let me ask you a question. You've been up here a couple of times, and you got a lot to say negative about black people. Do you have anything negative to say about your race?
I have a lot of things to say negative. I said it on this panel.
Well, name one thing.
She don't say mostly negative things about black people. Let's not do that.
Well, she's defending this. She's defending this.
I'm not
she's married to a black man.
I am arguing. One thing that I have said about in the panel about my trash paper, I definitely have come and said on this panel that Hispanic people need to come here legally.
Mm-hmm.
I said that plenty of times, numerous times, Shampoo.
But that don't have nothing to do with race.
Exactly, that has nothing to do with race. But the video was.
He brought race in it.
It sounded like he was just mad.
Bring race into it.
It sounded like he was
brought the whole thing up.
Why are we talking about every other race than the race we supposed to be talking
about?
That
was addressed.
I was just gonna say, like, at the end of the day, I mean, sure, regardless of what race it is, anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, it sounded like he was mad at. I mean, obviously, he was mad at.
He mad because he can't call people niggas no more. That's what it is.
I mean, why does it have to be like that, though? Why every white guy have to be the one to be the most racist one out of all? Why does it have to be like that?
I don't know. Ask him.
One mic.
That's why
talking about his white privilege or whatever the hell you're
asking.
Y'all thinking about black men.
I'm gonna take. I just even taking black men out of it. I just any race in general. I feel like he's mad at something that he's mad at some internet stuff. I feel like at the end of the day, if you are a hardworking man or a hardworking person in general, you know what I'm saying. Like, you're not even worried about what this person's saying and what they can tell. Really, I'm a young man. Ain't nobody can tell me what I can't say. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm gonna be respectful with what I say, but I'm not like nobody can really tell me like what to say. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like all this, they holding me down. Like I'm too busy doing stuff.
Especially him. Where I mean, come on, man. You want us to cry for you? You gotta be kidding me, man. You can't be serious, my brother. If I was in that pickup truck next to him, I say you can't be serious, man. You got it good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about black people calling you anything. Don't worry. We gotta worry about.
He need to worry about his own damn people. That's what he need to worry about. But this
is the point.
Yeah, we all
he
do.
was only talking about white people in the video. Like, I'm just so confused at what video y'all watched. What did y'all watch?
He was talking about us crying. He was talking about us crying and also about us saying that we've done great things. And we have done great things. We have done great things, Aaliyah. I don't know where you come from, but my background, I got politicians from the 1800s from Reconstruction in my family, girl.
You're talking about nothing. Like, nobody is talking about that right now. Like, Like,
She's saying
we're not talking about that, bro.
he's not
Nobody said
talking
anything.
about. He's saying that
Nobody
you're
said
not talking
anything
about nothing. No, you ain't
black
gonna overtalk me.
people in
He
their
said. He said.
Let
He
her
said.
finish,
He
shampoo.
said.
Dang.
He said. He said. He said. He said. Yeah.
Nobody said anything about black people or their accomplishments or anything like that.
I know, but she
Nobody
don't
was
want to hear
talking.
that.
Like,
This
I
is
just
crazy.
don't
Natural. She don't
understand
want to hear that.
why are you
Y'all gotta do
making
one
this
mic. I can't
conversation
hear.
about black people? Why is this about black people when it says at the bottom, white people tired of being silent, justified or not? Like, I don't see black people in the
Well,
title.
if you tired of being silent, don't be silent. I mean, what else could you say?
Look. He said
you
what
get
he
called
said.
racist when they
Well,
talk.
you're calling
So what
them
are we supposed to do?
racist.
Are we supposed to
He
agree with
just
the
sat
fact
here.
that they
He
silent?
just sat here and said that the guy is basically mad that he can't call niggas no more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now I don't know what.
Now, how did you get that from Natural? How did you get that from the video, though? I'm confused.
I don't know what video y'all were watching. Maybe
That's what I got from the video. He
maybe
said
I
that
wasn't
he's saying
watching
he
the
not
same
the that
video.
they not the best people, but they damn sure better than us. That's what I got from the
He did
video.
not. What?
But hold on. Let's slow down for a minute. Let's slow down for a minute. Natural, are you racist?
No, I'm not racist.
How do you know?
Because I'm not racist.
How do you know?
I don't think there's a way for me to go ahead and tell anybody that I'm not racist. I just don't think I'm racist.
Okay, so let me refine a question. How do you define racism?
I define racism as a construct, as a system. A person can be prejudiced. I don't really call people racist, though. But if we're talking about this gentleman that was talking in the video, he definitely sounded like the type that would be saying nigga behind closed doors. So why
wouldn't we be able to make the same assumption about you being racist if you going based off of what it sounds like? Hold on.
Go ahead.
Based off of what it sounds like versus based off of what was said.
Because I'm not going around saying that we're better than anybody else and sitting there saying that we're tired.
You didn't say that. But see, that's the reason why I asked you if you were racist, because you did the thing that women do, right? You heard what you wanted to hear instead of hearing what was communicated. And so it's one thing to say what you think, and then it's another thing to say what was being said. So that's why I asked you if you was racist, because if somebody automatically translates what somebody says into being something completely different than what they communicated, that leads me to believe that you want them to be racist, which means that you're probably projecting a level of racism, or at the very least, hatred towards the fact that you don't necessarily care for what they represent.
I have actually, I'm not racist. I know that for a fact. I don't have any problem with white people saying what they want to say. But if you're going to come on the internet, and we're going to discuss a video,
right?
Of this guy in a truck and him saying what he said, I have every right to go ahead and judge that video.
You absolutely do, but you don't have the right to redefine what somebody said. What was said. You can't. Hold on.
I took from it though.
You can't change what somebody says to mean something completely different than what they said. Like there's a difference between an opinion and a fact. And we can't just hear what we want to hear. We gotta actually.
Okay, well, what I took from it, Anton, is that he said a lot of things that were wrong, even historically. He said a lot of historically wrong things too.
Like what?
The Vikings sailed to the new world before anybody else did. Black explorers. He did say that. He also he was projecting.
No.
Anton, hold on. Let me speak. I'll let you speak. Let me speak now.
No. I sat and listened for 20 minutes. I observed you. But see, the problem with what you're doing right now, and this is what I like to call people out on, is you diverting away from the conversation that we were originally having. I asked you what you define racism is, and you said it was a construct. Now you're saying that you don't believe that you're racist based off of what? And that's why I asked you,
well, do
you think that you are racist? Because if it's based off of a construct, then how are you defining it from an individual perspective?
Well, if I'm going to base it off of it being a construct, then I actually don't have the power to be a racist.
Exactly.
Well, I didn't say that your definition was right. I'm asking you to substantiate your argument. And the problem with your argument is that you're changing the definition to mean something different depending on who you're applying it to. So you want to apply it as a construct for him, but when you start to talk about yourself, you want to look at it from an individual perspective. But you're trying to justify your argument, but you're not being equal across the board.
I didn't
That's why I asked the question of are you racist, and then I asked you to define it, but you can't change the definition.
Didn't call him a racist, though, Anton.
You can't change the definition to mean something different when you want it to mean something different.
Anton,
racism.
I said that it sounds like, in my opinion of him, is something. That doesn't necessarily mean that is what it is.
So you can't broadly apply it. You can't ask if he's racist and you're racist, but then apply the same definition of both. Is that what you're saying to me?
I don't make videos about race online.
It's a basic question.
And that's my answer. I don't make.
Can you apply the same definition across the board?
I could, but we're talking about his video, Anton.
Right.
If this man didn't make a video and I saw him walking down the street, I would not think anything else otherwise. I wouldn't think he was racist.
It doesn't matter.
If somebody makes a video, now I still don't think he might be a racist, but that's my opinion. My opinion is that
now you're changing it.
No, my opinion is that he has some sort of issues with black people. That doesn't necessarily mean he's a racist.
Did that?
But
that's true.
He has clearly he has.
I think he said.
Hold on. Let him cook. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, clearly he has issues with black people. If we're gonna sit there and deny that, then I will just shut up.
I am gonna deny that because he didn't say anything. One thing he didn't mention, and again, this is why we have to be careful with what we say, and we have to have great listening skills, is he never said anything about black people.
And can I just mention?
Wait. He never said anything about black people.
Do you have to say something about black people to express your feelings towards a certain group? I could go ahead and go off on a tangent and express things.
How did you translate that him specifically talking about black people when he never said nothing about black people?
Why is
he tired?
Why is he tired?
Slavery has been in every single country, every group of people. You can't just think that
you're right. I'm agreeing with you. I know history. I definitely know history. But why is he making this video, and why is he upset? Why does he feel like he's being silenced? Clearly, it's a problem with black people. We're smart enough to infer this, Anton. You're smart. I know you are. We're smart enough to infer this.
No. This is not about us. This is about you. And I'm asking you to substantiate your argument. I don't think that he was wrong. I don't think that he was wrong,
Anton. That you're actually trying to make me take a side of an argument that I wasn't actually taking originally.
You took the side of an argument. You defined racism as a construct, and then I asked you if you were racist, and then you changed the definition of racism depending on what it is that we're talking about.
I disagree.
That's fair, but it doesn't change. Listen, the tape is the tape, and so. When we replay this back, then it's gonna show that you're disagreeing with yourself then because you changed the definition of racism depending on what we were talking about. Now, the fact of the matter is that I believe that he's right because I don't understand how a group of people, whoever they are, whether you Asian, Hispanic, black, whatever, white apologists, all across the board. I'm still trying to understand what y'all so upset about, especially living here in America.
Look, you believe
there is no group that is more demonized.
What's he right on? Please,
there is no group that is more demonized than the white man in America.
Oh,
there is no group that is more demonized.
Look, that might be
a white man in America.
That might be true due to the political environment. However, we're not going to discount our ancestors, and we're not going to discount history here. We're not going to discount that. That's all I was saying.
We talking about you. When have you ever been a slave?
I have family members who were slaves years ago.
Listen. I don't know if you're hearing me. I didn't ask about your family. I said, when have you ever been a slave?
And I said earlier in the argument that I've never been a slave. I actually agreed with Carmen on that.
So you've never been a slave. You don't know anybody, and there's nobody living today that has actually enslaved somebody, but you're automatically saying that somebody is racist based off of how he's inferred or how he's communicated his points about being silenced.
I'm not saying he's automatically, because that would mean that that's a fact. My opinion of him is that he's possibly a racist. That is my opinion.
That's fine. That's fair, but that's my opinion of you also. So I guess we all in the same boat.
Okay, fair enough.
But the difference between Natural and that guy, if Natural is a racist, he can't do anything to anybody about being a racist. All you can do is say, I'm a racist. I
don't even believe that most people even know how to define racism. They take it to mean what they want it to mean, depending on how they apply.
Well, I don't know what racism is, but I think racism is a structure that that has power over people because of their color.
Racism. If we can't even define what racism is and collectively agree on it, how can we call somebody a racist?
Can I just point out one thing? I noticed we adopted the Black community as like the op, but we do know you can be racist towards other groups that are not Black. Like, for example, Einstein, allegedly, I'm not too sure about this.
Okay, so
was racist. And there was a Black person that said, well, no, he wasn't, because he helped Black people during some time when he was alive. But they said that he was racist towards the Chinese, which I did verify. So it's just like, why did we just pick up the Black community out of any other community?
And then not all white people were given privilege to even be racist back then. Anyway. There were poor whites and then there were rich whites. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the definition of racism.
I just looked it up too,
Racism is a prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism by an individual, community, or institution. Black people ain't got no institution, so they can't be.
I got one better, Shampoo. I got one better. There are multiple definitions of racism.
Against a person or people on the basis of their membership in a particular racial or ethnic group, typically one that is a minority or marginalized.
So I'll
white people. Let me just say this real quick. So if nobody in the world can tell me that white people are marginalized. I mean, they could say it because maybe they got a little wet in the rain and they never got rained on. I get that. They getting a little pressure right now because of certain things and, certain things that's happening politically and all that. But they have nothing. I talk to white people. They don't have nothing to worry about, and they're not worried about it. It's just him. He's in the middle, so he's closer to us. So he's you know what I'm saying, he in his pickup truck, and he used to have it all in the steel mines and and he's losing that to these Hispanics and he's in a pinch. But people that got money like Donald Trump and these billionaires, they ain't worried about no Black people keeping them silent.
What are you? Wait. We just literally witnessed a former president of the United States of America, and they tried to take everything. They leveraged other Black people like Letitia James, like Fani Willis up in New York and over in Fulton County, Georgia, to literally file charges and try and turn this guy into a felon, tried to take his resources, destroy his family, all in a span of about 3.5 years. They tried to remove him from the ballot. If that's not power, I don't know what is. You're talking about a mayor. Wait.
Go ahead.
We're talking about a mayor of Atlanta and a prosecutor in Fulton County, Georgia, that met with the vice president of the United States of America, and all of this is on record because all of it is public information, before they filed charges in Fulton County, Georgia. And if it wasn't for the YSL trial in which they exposed her for having an affair, who knows how far they took this? If it wasn't for great lawyers for exposing exactly how corrupt these people are, then how can you sit here and tell me that there is no situation in which a white man, and we're talking about a former president and a billionaire, who was being taken down by political opponents who just so happen to be black, while at the same time advocating for diversity, equity, and inclusion, and being sued for hundreds of millions of dollars.
Well,
y'all gonna sit here. You're gonna sit here and try to sell me on the idea that white people have an immense amount of power over anybody in the United States of America, especially considering that we have people and institutions that are letting in more foreigners over the last 5 years than any other time in history. And y'all telling me that real racism is white people
say that.
against black people or people of color?
I didn't say that, but I will refute something that you just said. The fact is that there's white people at the top of the Democratic Party that are his political enemies as well, Anton. Don't just act like there's black people. The black people are pretty much pawns when it comes to the Democratic Party. And you know this. It's on your show.
Missing what I'm saying.
Okay, but
the fact that the top of the Democratic Party is Barack Obama.
Oh, come on.
No, he's not.
The top of the Democratic Party is y'all God. It's Barack Obama.
And the top
they got people with money.
And the top of the Republican Party.
No, we're not talking about their donors. We're not talking about the financial backing. We're talking about the people that are actually in politics, the politicians themselves. The top of the Democratic Party is Barack Obama.
And the top of the Republican Party is Donald Trump.
So what are we saying? Y'all were using that as a Trump card, and it doesn't work.
It's not a Trump card. Donald Trump was wait. The charges that were brought up to against Donald Trump were valid charges. They weren't trumped up. They weren't. So the charges.
You never paid hush money.
Wait. Can I just finish real quick? I know you wanted. I know it, but just real quick.
What you know, Shampoo?
Believe me. I've been on here with you. I know you want to defend that white man. I know, but listen, just listen.
What are you talking about?
Oh, now she's gonna say repeat and repeat and repeat. Just let me finish. Just let me finish.
Okay.
Donald Trump, if you're saying that these charges were trumped up and these black people in power try to take him down, then what about the charges that he's putting on James Comey and Letitia James that fell apart today?
That was dismissed today?
Yes, it was thrown out. It was thrown out because he's a nutcase.
He ordered an investigation. And the fact of the matter is, if you actually look at the case, she did do some foul shit. She did commit mortgage fraud. That's not even to be debated. Now, whether or not they have the power to be able to use those charges against her is a completely different question. But absolutely, she committed mortgage fraud.
And she needs to be held accountable for that, Anton. But let's not get it.
Use that as an example.
The people at the top are white people with money. Let's be real.
No, it's not.
On both sides.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Michael Bloomberg is a black man.
It's not.
Michael Bloomberg is a black man.
At the people at the top, and if you're talking about financially, listen, bro. Listen.
Yeah, because they donate in billions, man.
Listen,
Obama
bro.
don't got that money.
You don't even know who at the top, and neither do I. So to speak, so to assume.
So then how can you say that Obama is at the top?
If we're talking about financially, you don't know who's at the top, and neither do I. So we can't speak on that.
We know it ain't no nigga.
The only thing we can speak on is what we know.
And what we know
One thing we know, it ain't no nigga.
Just like what Shampoo said, it ain't no nigga.
Know that for a fact.
You don't. It doesn't matter. Listen, it doesn't matter if it's a nigga or not. Y'all keep on trying to move the goalposts to get away from the point that he was making. The original point was they are tired of being silenced, and they're tired of being silent. Let me be careful, because silenced and silent is two different things. And is he justified? And I think that he is justified.
So now, what is he going to do?
He's justified to say whatever the hell he want to say, and I'm justified to say whatever the hell I want to say about the video too.
Absolutely. But it doesn't mean that you're right.
And he's not right either.
I think that he
Doesn't
is.
right.
I think that he is.
Maybe a black dude, maybe a black dude has sex with
disagree on that one.
girl. Maybe it's a white dude, a black dude has sex with his girl. It could be that simple.
Oh,
it could be that simple.
But it doesn't make it. It doesn't make it any less valid. Y'all pulling shit out the air now. Y'all pulling stuff out the air now.
I'm not pulling.
If he's silent, if he feels like he's being silent, has to be silent. That's his
He's saying
own
that they're
fault.
tired of being silent. That's what he's saying.
So what is he?
I would ask him. Who's stopping him from making that video, Anton? If he's so
people
silent?
like you, people
No. Listen.
How?
This same video that he's making right now.
He made the video.
Had this been 3 years ago, he would have been canceled.
Nobody ain't canceling him.
Had this been 3 years ago, had this been 3 years ago, he would have been canceled. But because we decided that cancel culture is no longer valid, then now
I'm glad cancel culture is no longer valid because these people can come out and say what the fuck they mean. I'm glad. I'm happy with it. Everybody
we know that black people has definitely been saying this. You know what's so funny? I always gauge things based off of if the shoe was on the foot, would it be valid, right? And some of the most vile, hateful, ugly, evil things that we say, because let's be clear, the only people that's keeping racism alive in America is black people. Black people love to be slaves. We love to be victims. We love to run in the victim Olympics. We love to blame the white man. We love to compare ourselves to the white man. And the white man is not even a person that generates the most revenue in this country per household. It is Asians and Indians. But we love to use the white man as the litmus test to determine whether or not we are or we aren't. And
I agree.
Because
I totally agree with that, Anton. I'm in tech, and they're all Asians.
The United States of America is black people, and we so easily offended. We so bothered by it. Some of y'all is using that as an excuse to why y'all couldn't get a job, not knowing that you was just dumb as fuck and you was a bad interviewer. We love to keep the chains and the shackles on our feet. Yes, sir, no, sir, master. We love that shit. We can't wait to be a victim. Boy,
I don't look at myself. I don't look at myself
as a victim either.
I don't look at myself.
You said you was the ancestors.
You got an 82%.
Okay, I am my ancestors, and I'm all my ancestors.
You got an 82% chance that if
all
you
the strength
get
and all the resolve that my
relationship with a black woman, that if you don't understand her struggle, if you don't understand her struggle, it's over. It's over. And you know what's up? You know what's so funny, Natural? You're not even a real black man, bro. Like, listen, if we was back in slavery, you wouldn't even be out here. You wouldn't even be in the field.
Why is that? Why is that?
It's so
playing the colorism card, dog.
It's always the ones that could have passed.
You playing the colorism card on me, dog? You playing the colorism card?
Nigga, you did your hair like that on your own. That ain't got nothing to do with
colorism card on me, dog.
You did that on your own.
You playing
Nobody care about your hair. Listen, bro. Listen.
I just want to say.
You did your colorism card, bro.
When I look at
you
when you did your hair like that,
that's terrible.
You remind me of that white lady that had cornrows, bro.
That's terrible, Anton.
Honest to God. Listen, I'm telling you the honest to God truth. You remind me of the white lady that had cornrows. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. And was in black schools saying that she had black heritage trying to pass for a black woman.
Don't be mad I got hair, Anton. Come on now. Don't be mad I got hair. Don't be mad because I'm 6. Don't be mad because I'm 6'5" with the light eyes. Don't be mad.
I think you gorgeous for a man. All right.
Oh, thank you.
I think you gorgeous.
The hoes love it, bro.
I'm cool with that. Listen, I'm no hater. I'm no hater.
You are definitely hating on me, bro. But it's okay.
How am I hating on you? All I said was.
I watch you all the time.
All I said was.
I'm a fan, bro. I just.
All I said was.
I just ain't think you was a colorist.
All I said. Yes, I am. Yes, absolutely. So, for the most
racist. Okay, there we go. There we go.
For the most racist. For the most. Hold on. Don't overtalk me. I'm gonna let you rock. For the most oppressed people, man, you Colin Kaepernick, bro. You Colin Kaepernick. You're not even really oppressed, bro. Ever. I would bet $1 million of my own money that you ain't never experienced no form of racism. And I'm trying to figure out, where did you get all of this from? Like,
get all of what?
No. Why are you cosplaying?
Cosplaying what, Anton?
Why are you cosplaying oppression?
Why you upset about the fact that I was coming at you about this argument? And now you coming at me about hair and color. You coming at me about color, bro. That's terrible.
I'm being real.
No,
and when
not.
we be real, we gotta have a real conversation.
Look, you being a racist now.
That's
so are you a racist, Anton?
Bro, you not oppressed.
I didn't say I was oppressed.
And neither is that white guy.
I didn't say I was oppressed, Anton.
You're not a freedom fighter either, bro.
I didn't say I was a freedom fighter.
You gotta let this racism shit go, man.
It's not about that, Anton. We were discussing a man's video, and now you making it into something
because y'all it's always
you made it into something completely
do you know how when Colin Kaepernick went and got the afro, and it's like, really? Like that's what I'm saying right now. And then you took
so light skins ain't black now. Okay, Anton said light skin's not black.
This is what you did. You took your hat off to show me your braids, like that was gonna mean something.
Because obviously you chose to have braids. I got 4C hair, nigga. From the ancestors, bitch. I got hair. Fuck you.
Oh, I'm a bitch now.
Hey, I got 4C hair, and I'm
wait.
I'm proud of it.
Wait. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Wait, let's take a step back. Why I'm a bitch?
I'm proud of it. Because
why am I a bitch?
About color. You coming at me about color. I just think that's a bitch ass move, bro.
No. It's a difference between saying it's a bitch ass move and calling me a bitch. Why am I a
okay?
bitch?
Well, my bad. It's a bitch ass move for you to come at me about color.
No, that's not a real apology. My feelings is hurt.
Oh, your feelings ain't hurt, big dog.
My feelings is hurt.
Come on, Anton.
I'm hurt.
Come on, Tom Dog, bro.
No. We're not going to discount my feelings. We're not going to discount my feelings.
Look, but we're gonna discount the answer.
No. I want a real apology because I didn't call you out of your name.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Anton.
Not sarcastically. Not sarcastically.
Nah, we ain't gonna do that because guess what? You started that.
I didn't call you out of your name.
You said I'm not black.
That's not calling you out of your name.
My life I have lived my whole life as a black man, Anton, and I'm not gonna let you take that from me.
Can I please get my apology for getting called out of my name?
I already told you. I apologize.
No, a real one, not the sarcastic one. If I had called you out of your name, if I called you out of your name and you said, Anton, why would you call me out of my name? I would say, what? Because there's been plenty of people. I'm hurt.
Come on, man. Look, okay.
I'm hurt to my core.
I'm hurt to my core. Calling you out.
I'm hurt to my core.
Lord,
plenty of people that
I am sorry for calling you out your name.
Oh man.
I like that shit.
There you go. That what you wanted, Lord Anton?
Yeah.
Hey, look what that white man started. He always starting trouble out of the pickup truck.
I don't care.
His
never know you wrong. Look, I'm happy that I got him to admit on camera that he a colorist. So hey, it's okay.
All right. So listen, come on, don't fall back on that. Yo, natural
people out there that's like
natural.
Hey,
oh man. Yo, natural, let it go. Yo, listen. There's no one thing I knew about that guy, going back to that video, is that he's poor. Like he's average. Only average white people would get on a video and talk like that. You know what I'm saying? A person that has you know, something going on is not going to be bouncing around in no truck complaining about how some nigga treat him. You gotta be kidding me. No way in hell. And I know he was talking about black people because he definitely wasn't talking about Asians.
Of course.
He definitely wasn't talking about Indians because he said slavery, like all black people were slaves. I don't know what a slave was neither. No, and if I was in slavery times, I'll sell all y'all out to stay in the house. I would be
in the house
right next to him in the house. I wouldn't be in the field. I would do anything to get in that house.
Well, well, I will say this, but no, we got to get to the next. We got to get to the next subject. Shampoo. I will say this though, bro. If you gonna sell somebody out to get in the house,
damn right.
You better go tell Natural so you can get in there with him.
Hey, Anton, let me wait. Oh, you got him going again. Anton, let me ask you a question. Is it we're in slavery times. Me and you, Anton.
Mm-hmm.
Is it better to be in the field or the house?
I'm going in there with Natural.
No. See, I want a real answer.
Well, where do you think the Natural would be?
He's a smart guy. I think he would. You know what? I think he would stay in the field and fight for his rights from the field.
Do you think he would have started off in the field?
Yes, because he's militant. He's militant. So he would have started off. He would have started to break.
Look, bro, it's the brown paper bag, don't they do?
Hey, man, hey, light skin or not, bro. All I know is y'all got you a colorist, Anton.
But you're not light skinned.
Look, stop saying that.
He's not a colorist.
Think about it though.
If he was a colorist, I wouldn't be working with him.
Shampoo, think about it though. Think about it.
Yeah, he's not light skinned though.
Yes, he is. No, think about it. Why would he name himself Natural?
That's what they name himself.
Why?
Dark skin, ugly black nigga. Light skin.
So why does he have to be dark skin, ugly black nigga? Right? What's that about?
I
don't know.
You just said that the colorist, but you talking about some dude that's black and dark skin and ugly. What you
ugly? Why he gotta be black, dark skin? You emphasize his skin color twice in your insult. You the real colorist. You see, you showing yourself.
He just
is an example.
himself.
Everybody who's watching, this is an example. This is how they get. They start off all nice and and then look, they end up exactly like this guy right here. They end up exactly like him, bitter, tight. I don't care. I'd have been in the house too. Now what? Now we all in the house. Now what?
We all would have been in the house.
He attacked the white man, and then he go to the dark skinned black ugly nigga. That's what he do.
We love you. We love you no matter what, Natural. We love you.
But it's a shame how black women. I can see us, but black
will
women
never work together. Black people can't work.
What the fuck is 4C though?
It's the texture of your hair. Like the texture.
Yeah, man, see you. That's how we know, bro.
I'm asking.
What the fuck
a lot of men, Natural. A lot of men don't know what that is.
Yeah,
like
they don't know.
I've never heard of. Honest to God,
it's the texture of hair.
I've never heard a man say my hair.
Anton, yeah. Usually women reference their hair textures. Men usually don't reference.
Have you ever heard of that before?
Men don't usually say
No, I never heard it.
So I'm not alone. I'm not alone in asking what is 4C.
There's no man, Anton. There's no man that heard of that. No man.
Women say that terminology. Like 3C, 4C here. It's
I never heard a woman say it. I never heard a woman say it.
A lot of people say that.
Who say it?
Never heard
Men say that.
No, women usually say
it. If you go get your braids done, they say,
hey, let me get your 4C. Let me
they go according to how your hair is. If you got really tight hair, your locks is different.
Tight means nappy, right?
Lock up faster.
No, that doesn't mean
my hair locks up fast. This is my like second, third time having locks. So I mean,
because your hair is nappy, because your hair is coarse.
Exactly.
That's a good thing.
It does not mean nappy though.
Yes, it does.
No, it does not. No, it does not.
It does, Q. It does.
No, it
That's
does
what it means.
Not.
I just said that as a nice way of saying it.
No, there's 4C, 4B, 3A. It's just textures. It doesn't mean it's snappy.
It means for women. It means you need a relaxer. You need a relaxer. That's
No.
what you
No,
burn.
it is not.
I
That's a mess.
I thought,
No,
I
it
thought,
is
I
not.
thought,
You
I
sounded real
thought, hey, Anton, I thought,
racist right
I need a
now.
perm.
You sounded real racist right now, Shampoo.
Yeah.
Oh, I know you leave that cream in your hair till your scalp burn.
Okay.
No, sir.
Okay, let me get to the super chats, y'all, so we can move to the next topic. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. We appreciate you guys here. Hit the like button. Shout out to Mimi. The one topic I have a huge opinion on: white people are tired of being quiet. As a multiracial person, I feel this topic. My bad, Mimi. My bad. I should have had some. If I knew, I would have had more white people on here. Brian, the filmmaker, says I'd be over here thinking, dang, Q, so fine, but then I remember the guy walking in her background and I instantly get pissed off.
Oh, God.
Lex please says, hey, Anton, Q, and Aaliyah, shout out to the rest of the panel. Give me and tonight shampoo. I think Ann. Thank you, Anthony, for the 99-cent ball. Mimi again. Natural One has white people in his family. Boy, bye. The level of hate on this panel is crazy work. Shampoo, you hate white people? Empire Foundation says I'm around loads of white people each day, and most of them treat me with respect because I don't walk around like I'm mentally enslaved. Anthony again, thank you for the $1.49. Chad CK says racism is prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism directed against someone of a different race based on their belief that one's own race is superior. Shampoo has displayed that on multiple shows. DJ451 says there is no power without money. Thank you, IAJ_478 for the $10. Daddy in a Caddy says Natural would have been an octoroon in the big house. RJ Beats 4842 says he's tender now. Mimi again says Shampoo got his heart broken by a white woman. Freedom Land says the victim is the one that doesn't bring it up.
Keep paying that money.
Bonnie LA23 says you're too old for braids. You're not handsome either. DJ451 says Anton using sign language. Mimi again said these are the same people that said Barack is black. Whole white mama. Captain Negro Man says dude acting extra light skin right now. Mr. Kel 77964 says this is the typical Anton playbook. Say some outlandish ish, then go Anton homonym. Pure clownery. You compared that man to a female. What the heck are you saying? 0655 Spidey says, hey, Q and Anton, is that Michael Ealy from movie Barbershop? Movie to Miss Blue? Hey, that's a good one. That's a good one. Mimi says, Natural is gay, talking about 4C hair. Karma_wonder says 4C hair is hair texture made up by a man for marketing. It's just textured hair. Thank you. Thank you, Karma. Weird Custom says Natural look like a leftover Michael Ealy. LOL. Hairline on its way.
I'm saying that.
Hairline on its way out. Hold on, let me finish. Sorry, I had to choke. Cough real quick. Hairline on its way out, though, fam. And you definitely redefine that whole video, though. Chase Sport 7152 says Natural is definitely 80% Caucasian and 20% black.
Don't compliment
Thank you,
me.
everybody, for the super chats. We appreciate you guys here every Monday. Make sure you hit the like button and share this stream with your little group chats that you guys have. And thank you for everybody that's on the panel again for this amazing night so far. So we're going to head on to the next topic. So grab your water, whatever you're drinking, so we can watch the next clip. I can't find it. They done move stuff around. Sorry, y'all.
I need to, the guy, whoever he is, God willing, when he comes over, he needs to know this is my house.
Okay.
And there is no space for you here. If you spend the night, pack your in your bag the next day and take it with you, because I don't even have a drawer for you.
And I feel like that sounds great.
And it's fine. And
that sounds great to me.
It's great.
Everything can be fun.
It's gonna be fun. I'll meet you out.
That's right.
I'll come stay over your house. You can come stay over mine.
My house stays clean.
That part.
Yeah. That's how I feel too. I really do. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's just because of what we've accomplished or anything like that. But
it's the we've been through.
Man.
Not trying to do that again.
No.
I think let's hear the ladies' take on it first, then we can hear the men. Anyone want to start?
A defense mechanism. right there, what she's doing. Wanting to engage in romantic activities, but doesn't want the guy to stick around, kind of like protecting her feelings, enjoying the feels of having a man, but doesn't want to seem desperate for one. I don't think that's really going to work out in her favor. And Kiki wrong for agreeing with that instead of challenging it, because she doesn't really sound smart saying that at her age.
I mean, but are you surprised, Kiki? We've had topics regarding Kiki, and we've seen her thought process on things.
Yeah, I think that's why her show got canceled. It's just not really, I don't know. But yeah, I think at a certain age for someone like Taraji, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like it's too late in the game to be trying to play and make it go. No, make that nigga
I
some.
mean, to be honest, somebody like Taraji at her big age, I think she got no choice. I think that's just how it is at some point. At a certain point, that's what you got to settle for. But then these are the same. Yeah, I mean, at the same time, these are the same women that are going to complain about the guys coming in to hit it and quit it, and they're going to be mad when they leave, even though they want you to leave, but they're going to be mad about it. So after a certain age, yeah, Taraji, that's what you're going to get.
I think
I think Taraji she's just old and washed up. I think all the things that she's saying, she's just like making it up to try to get a bitch ass, a bitch guy, because a real man is not going to want all of that she's trying to put out. Doing this and you can't stay the night. Like, I don't think a man wants to stay the night, but if they do stay the night, she has all these rules. She's just making it up as she go along because she's done. I think she's done. And Kiki, she has her man at home. That same guy that slaps her around. So she's just talking. She's not really serious with Taraji, but Taraji, she's done. That's why she's sitting on panels or on talk shows saying that, oh my God, I need this type of man, because no man wants that. No man wants her. So she's looking for a bitch, and the right man is gonna find that. She's gonna find that man, but she's not looking for a real serious anything. She's done. She's done.
You think successful women have a hard time finding real relationships, like when they make a lot of? You don't think so?
No, I think successful women can find relationships at any point. They just need to know how to be a woman, or how to be a girlfriend, or how to be whatever they want to be. I don't think it's hard because you have fame or money. I think they make it hard.
Do they? Yeah, I was gonna say, do they make it?
I think that.
Look at the rules. Look at her rules. Look at her. Look what she's talking about. Are you crazy? What man you want? You want a little punk to keep in the corner, to just say whatever, come over whenever, do whatever. That's what she wants, and that's what she's gonna get eventually. There's always some dude that's partially gay that's gonna fall for that.
I don't think that she wants. I don't think she wants that. I think that when she was coming up, she wasn't really the prettiest girl in the class, and where all the guys chased after those pretty, them light-skinned girls, whatever, back in the day. And now that she has money, she gets attention that she didn't get then, and is making her angry, like where we are before. So now
I don't think she gets the attention she wants to get. That's what it is.
She was popping in high school.
She's putting up a fake. She's putting up a fake wall. She really wants somebody to stay over, so she's doing the reverse psychology thing. I don't really want a man, and blah blah blah.
Exactly, she wants a man. She wants a man,
and if it's to stay over and all
women,
that, and she's bitter. I don't think she's bitter, but
the message she's putting out to the world is, I don't want men to stay the night, and guess what? You're gonna get exactly what you asked for, and the dude gonna come, he gonna bust it down, and then keep it moving, and he not gonna take her serious because she putting the wall up. She not allowing dudes to get any closer to her. So yeah, keep your stuff. Don't leave nothing here. And I get it. If you're single and you don't want people leaving things at your house and things, clothes and stuff like that, I totally get it. But you're not gonna get the desired results that you're looking for, because the dudes is gonna see you and go, you know what? Cool. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and then I'm gonna keep it moving. And then you're gonna be mad at the rest of us
Yo, after the show, throw that mic out. After the show, throw that microphone out.
I heard there's something wrong with the mic here. My bad.
Yeah, he's on his computer.
And slam it on the ground. Just don't throw it away. Just slam it on the ground, then throw it away.
I got you. I got you, Shampoo. But yeah, I mean, real talk. She's not gonna get what she's looking for, and she's gonna be upset about it. It's still, and that's the way her life is gonna continue.
Well,
there's no pleasing them. There's no pleasing them because she's gonna have a problem with it.
She done dealt with a lot, and she got a lot of pain in her voice, you know.
Yeah, she does. I agree with that.
It's done, you know. I agree with everybody on this one. She's just done.
Really I don't think she's done. Why do you think she's done?
She's finished.
She's on her. She's on.
As far as relationships.
Yeah, she done, Shampoo. As far as expecting something like, you know, like the happily ever after, we living together. She want to go to the movies with somebody. I bet that she want to go to the movies. She want to go out to dinner with a dude, but I don't think she really need a dude around her like that.
I feel like all women say. I don't say all women, but I feel like for the most part, you know what I'm saying, all women kind of say that until they meet that guy. You know what I'm saying, whether it's on the financial level.
Because the guy gonna turn them into who they want them to be. Like you know what I'm saying. Yeah. I want a nice guy. I want a guy to treat me like a queen. No, you don't. No, you did. Your last nigga beat your ass. So now you want to be treated like a queen? You was just in a hospital in traction. Now you want to be now you want a good man. Get out of here. Get out of here. I hate when women say that. I want a good man.
Why was wrong with a good man?
Yeah.
Why we can't say we want a good man?
That kind of good to have you in a river with a cinder block on your ankle.
That's what I think.
A bad man.
That is Mr. Shampoo.
We already had a good man.
I mean,
probably met plenty of good men before, and she chose not to be with him. I'm pretty sure Taraji, in her big age, she has met some good men, and she just kept.
I agree with Nacho. She got a lot of pain in her voice. She got a lot of pain. I see that every time I see that.
Well, both of them have had they've done interviews talking about their past relationships, and it seems like they talk about regarding men because they're still dealing with that trauma. Even Kiki, you know, she was going through the baby daddy issue. You know, I think we talked about it last year. So it's like the way they talk about men just in general and their outlook in relationships, that's just coming from a hurt place. Yeah, a bit bitter, hurt place. But then I want to say that's just an age thing. That's just a trauma thing because you got young women doing the same thing and they're projecting it onto men just in general because it's either their daddy wasn't in their life or they haven't healed from their past relationships. So I don't see it as an age thing. That's just them. They're stuck.
I mean, the problem's going to continue.
And as women get older, they get bitter too. Like, you know, age makes women bitter.
Women don't get old and bitter. Men get old and
listen, you hang up. My daughter's 19, 20. And when they friends come over here, man, they bubbly as champagne. But when they get about 50 and 60, they don't get bitter. That's how it is. That's just how it is. And all these cameras and media and all, they ain't have all that before now, but now they looks is on display. You know, we waiting for that crack. You know what I'm saying? When you look at Beyonce, you looking for a crack now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't see it yet, but you know, it's coming. You know?
Oh my God.
But it's their trauma because there's plenty of successful black women who are married. No, it's the same thing. Viola Davis is married. Viola Davis is married, and she's a successful black woman.
Viola Davis
is married, just as Taraji, and they're both married to black men, and they're successful women, and they're married.
Yeah, I think Viola got married young, so I think. Yeah, and then Taraji's the baby mama, so it's like two different.
I wouldn't have married her young or old.
Don't do that, Shampoo. Don't do that.
Nah, I ain't messing with Viola, baby.
I think it's the trendy thing.
I take Mariah Carey or you know what I'm saying, Beyonce or something like that, or Lotto. I ain't thinking
so you like
you have a type.
You color Shampoo.
I like Abby Phillips too from CNN. That's a fine motherfucker too. Abby Phillips,
Beauty is beauty, right, Shampoo? It's beauty.
Anton, you ever seen Abby Phillips from CNN? You know,
Yeah, she's usually on there with Scott Jennings.
I love that show. That's a great show. It's a great show with Scott and all of them spinning, maybe spinning out of control. But she catches.
I don't see a problem with whether it's Taraji P. Henson or anything. I don't see a problem with people choosing to, like, if you can't afford it, choosing to have separate places that you kind of call your primary place, and then y'all kind of interacting with each other on that lens. I think that is one of the keys to a more successful, longer lasting relationship for a lot of people.
Oh man, Anton, where you get all this crazy
Anton's right, man. If you elevate and you got all that money,
crazy thinking.
you older too, man. What's the point?
Come on,
seriously, Shampoo. What's the point?
No. I'm gonna ask Anton something. Anton, I hear you, Natural, but Anton, your wife, you can't live 2 seconds without her next to you. I know. Come on, Anton, don't say that now.
I think that the key to
Can you live separately from your wife? Can you live separately from your wife and y'all still be married? Hell no.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%. 100% I can. Absolutely. I think that every guy
come through this screen.
I think that every guy needs to have their own place.
Wait, are you talking about married or in a, like?
He said married.
Both.
Okay.
To your main spot.
Yo, Q,
what do you mean?
Anton, let's not do that. That's not realistic.
What do you mean? Let's not do that.
That's not really realistic.
If you can afford it, I think that is one of the things that would make it dope.
Yeah, but if your wife agrees to that, that means she don't like you. If she said, you know what, that's a good idea, I'll be like, what you mean that's a good idea?
Listen. I think that okay.
My wife would be like, I don't want to leave with I
don't even see that being an issue. Listen, you don't have to have a lot of money to do that. When y'all got together, she was living in her own place, you was living in your own place. Why do y'all have to live together is what I'm trying to understand.
Because you're married.
That's
what is it? When did it become a rule that just because you were married that you had to live together?
Because her mouth hang open in the morning.
So nasty. It's not a rule, it's tradition, right? To sleep.
Says who? It's what? Ain't no rules. Ain't no rules.
No, I don't say it's a tradition.
That earn enough money can buy 2 separate houses. I believe you
said that if you can afford it, and more importantly, when y'all started meeting each other, y'all was living in 2 separate houses. What do you mean? Y'all was affording it then?
Well, yeah, now you want to be together forever. So
you're not gonna be together forever.
So if you got all this money, then buy a bigger house so you can have the east wing and they can have the west wing. But if you can have 2 different houses, but those are your own homes.
Sometimes you need your own.
I guarantee. I guarantee you, and y'all man not gonna tell y'all the truth, but I'm gonna tell the truth for you. I guarantee you that if you ask men, overwhelmingly they would prefer to have their own place and then see you when they want to see you.
They want that too, but that's why we have a she shed. Just have your own little.
I guarantee you.
Anton, what do you think women would say if you asked them that?
Look at the chat. They telling y'all in the chat. Facts. Yes.
That's the niggas that don't get no pussy.
If you're going to be with somebody, if you're going to be married, if that's the next step, you have to live together.
No, you don't.
How would you get to know that person
if you don't live with them?
You already know them. If you're married.
Listen, let me tell you.
But I'm not living separate with my husband.
I'm not right. It's not. No, that's you don't really know somebody until you live with somebody. This isn't the old days where the king and the queen, King Henry lived in his own quarters, and then the queen lived in her own quarters. Like, nah.
Wait. Y'all are arguing something with no background. Like y'all don't have any logical reason why. Most of y'all are saying we need to do it because that's just the way we've been doing it.
No, that's them.
In the
I
Bible, it says.
don't believe what they're saying with that.
Two becomes one, right? When
Yep.
you get married.
Yes.
But what does that have to do with having multiple residences?
You just said that we don't have nothing to substantiate what we're saying.
No,
And
I
so
said
I'm
that
saying in the
most of y'all
Bible-
are. I said most of y'all are saying that we need to do it based off of tradition. That's
No,
what
I don't agree with that. But I do agree with I can't sleep. I mean, I know it's corny, whatever. I'm keeping it real. I can't sleep unless my wife is there sleeping next to me.
Preach about it, Shampoo.
Really,
No,
Really?
Preach about it.
Bitch in the house.
You got a different kind of love, Shampoo.
You ask my husband.
Marriage
This
is a
is how
union.
I have to be in the house with my wife.
Right, marriage is a union. How do you
One mic, y'all. We gotta
Marriage
do
is
one
a
mic.
union.
We can't hear all y'all.
So
That's
when you
me
get
on my-
married, it's a union, correct? You get married, you're one. You're union. How can you be a union if you have separate states?
Yeah, but Carmen, I don't think your husband feels the way you feel. I think that he would, if Anton asked him, would he want separate places? I think he might say, let me think about it.
That's what he has his man cave for. He has his man cave to go in for a
No,
couple
not
of
no
hours
man
and then he
cave.
come right in.
No,
And
not
then
no.
he come right back out and bother me.
No, I'm talking about a detached garage. I ain't talking about no garage attached to the house. I'm talking about a way, like Anton said, a separate residence.
No, I believe if you're married, you're a union. You become one, and you can't be a union if the two.
Put them on the thing. Let's ask them.
Listen to what they reduced y'all to. They reduced y'all to a fucking man cave, and y'all accepting it.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, that's good. That's crazy.
They literally just think about what just happened. They reduced y'all and said that's why you can have a fucking man cave. They want to control you. They want to keep tabs on you. They listen. They not even getting nothing out of it additional, and they're sitting there telling you what you are designated to in the house that you pay for, and y'all accepting this shit.
I don't accept that. You might be talking about them punk ass niggas, not me. I don't accept that.
What's the difference between a man, you know what I'm saying? Say if a man and a woman is married, right? And then the man, you know what I'm saying, he's working a lot of hours, or say if he travels for his job. What's the difference between him having another place and him just being on the road? Like, I mean, I think that's
because it's influenced by the demand of a job, and the other one is strictly off of because I can and that you're going to.
They don't have any logical reason. They just telling y'all that.
It's a logical reason because for one, you have to decide who are the kids gonna stay with. Because if that was me, the children can't stay with me. If you're gonna want to live apart, you take the kids with you.
Got you there.
House where you can enjoy meals together.
Oh, that's not a got you there this moment, dude. People with resources, their kids actually live in multiple.
Oh, he's talking about people with money. He's not talking
That's
about.
No. I'm not even just saying rich people. Kids travel. They go stay here up in the summer. They do stuff all the time. This is not abnormal.
Yeah, but Anton, if you in a relationship with somebody, your instincts and your feelings shouldn't allow you to want to do that. That means you don't want them next to you.
That's not true. No. What's really happening is I miss you now.
Oh, okay. You look at it that way, but I don't want to miss you. I miss you while you're here.
Bro, I don't know if y'all really know. Bro, my place is laid. My second place is laid the fuck out.
I see the exposed pipes.
What you talking about?
I see the exposed pipes. I know you got
my second place is laid the fuck out.
But Anton, that's a studio. Are you talking about your studio?
Whatever it is, man. I see exposed pipes. See?
You also work there. That's not the same. You can't. You're not on the same.
You got a Christmas tree already? Damn.
Okay.
The Christmas tree. It's not even Thanksgiving yet. Your Christmas tree is already up.
That's the beauty of having somebody when they come over. They come over and say, "Ooh, I want to do. Can I put you a Christmas tree up?" And that's what happens because I get the listen.
Some girl coming in and be like,
Anton got L's. Okay.
What I'm saying is, it's beautiful. come over. You know what I'm saying? We go to the game. She spend a night. I might say, you know what? I'm gonna come and spend a night out there. And so I'm out there, and all is beautiful, all is well. Like, listen. I'm in the mindset, and I've been saying this for years. No, I'm not. I've been saying this for years. That the reason
you wilding right now.
the reason that let's be clear, it's all around there. It all goes in there.
I got you.
But
I got you.
But my point is that it puts me in the mindset that I'm still dating.
Oh, I got you.
We act like boyfriend and girlfriend. And I think that a lot of times when people get married, they get complacent and then they just be chilling.
I agree with that.
When I go out there and I stay over there, so a lot of times on the weekends, sometimes we take trips. A lot of times on Wednesday when I don't have to live stream and shit like that, and I'm chilling, they prepared. Like the house is set up. Like, oh man, Anton coming home today. Like it's a real fucking thing. And so a lot of y'all, you get your chick in a bonnet every day, and she wants you to see her fart and fucking looking stupid, and you get to smell her fucking breath every day. I don't deal with it. I'm being honest. I'm being very honest. I don't deal with.
So why get married? And not just be the girlfriend for the entire time?
Why is there's a lot of women that would be okay with that? Y'all say this all the time. How y'all can't stand us, we get on your nerves. Wish you would go to work or something. Like, come on now, don't act like that's something that would be so foreign if you wasn't there.
Listen. We just put it in there, right? We just literally showcase it, right? And we asked the chat. Every fucking guy in the chat said that's what I prefer.
Yeah, those men are probably single, Anton.
Exactly.
Now everybody is single.
I think
the majority of men that think like that don't get no ass. Anton, I know your rationale. You know what I'm saying?
That's just the women who think like that.
Y'all want to throw ad hominem attacks.
That's an assumption, man.
And that don't have nothing to do with the conversation. I think that the best way, listen, I ain't gonna say the best because I'm gonna say that everybody got different things that work for them. If you want to be in the mindset, in my opinion, that you keep everything fresh and it's the best situation possible, I think that the best thing, personally, I have never seen anybody be upset living separately. But in the meantime, your grandparents had different fucking. Your grandparents, if they could have, they would have did it because they got separate fucking bedrooms and everything. So that's funny to me that people criticize it, but it's just because you don't know no better. You ain't never experienced it.
No.
On I Love Lucy, they had separate beds on them old shows.
Ain't nothing like them. Listen, you know what the beautiful part about it is? I get the best of you. I literally get the best of you.
But how can you protect your wife if you're away from her?
Good point.
It's those things that wait a minute, like what if someone
my chick is, let's hold on, wait. My chick is in a community that experiences.
I knew you was gonna say that.
If you walk too far across the lawn, you might get the police called on you.
Yeah, all of that gated community, all of that.
It ain't even about that. It's a mindset. I think that y'all trying to talk yourself out of it. But like I said, I think that if you probably asked your man, and if he was allowed to be honest, he would probably tell you that he needs his own space.
Well, unless he can afford it, he just gonna have to deal with the woman that he with. Like,
I mean, I just don't understand why this even a conversation. Why wouldn't you want to be around your woman?
I don't know.
Like,
Who said that you don't want to be around?
Why would you want
for some reason?
Like, I can see a few hours, but why would you even
for
want
some
it?
reason you're under the impression that I don't see her every day.
I don't believe that.
I get it that y'all married and everything like that, but who wants to be around a man all day? You know what I'm saying? Like,
See?
we don't.
I don't think you're gonna be around the man
Not all day, it's every day. That's all.
Not all day, but
Like,
you
I
know,
get
see
it.
your husband
Like, I
come
get
home
it.
to the
I
point,
get it.
to the point where
But at
you're
some point, you don't want your own space. You don't want to be by
Yeah,
yourself. Like,
you can have your own space, but to the point of saying that you want to have your own premise to yourself, like you are willing to have
yes,
a
I want
whole
my
separate
own.
household
It's not like they don't have access,
away
though.
from
Like,
your
Hold on,
spouse separately.
wait.
Like that is a whole
This is easy.
completely different
'Cause this is
conversation.
this
Then
is
I think
easy.
you should still, maybe you should look within, because maybe you're
why?
walking
I
the
like
Maybe you
my
should look
own
within.
space.
You said maybe you
I
should look
like my
within.
own
No.
space.
My
Let's
husband
ask
likes
the
me,
question.
and
Hold on.
he
Let's ask
wants
this
to
question.
come home to me.
Let's ask this question because Shampoo, we don't know where he's stand on this, so we're gonna come to him last. Ask every guy on the panel if and this is assuming that they chick ain't gonna hear this. Ask every guy on this panel if they will want their own place.
And can you also say if you're married or not? I want to know.
No, we don't care. Married,
They ain't married.
if they were married or in a relationship, would they want their own place? Ask them.
I can
That
smell
kind
it.
of matters. That kind of
Not
matters.
you can
if you're
smell
married.
they're not married.
Yeah, I can smell.
So
Oh, okay.
natural. So wait. So natural. You married? Would you prefer to have separate residences?
I wouldn't prefer it, but I see the benefit. I definitely see the benefit. I can get a lot more work done. Projects that I would like to get done. There's not a lot less distractions. But no, it's not a preference. It's not a preference, but I definitely see the benefit.
How young is that project?
Hold on, wait. You crazy.
What's
JR, JR, what about you?
I mean, yeah, we have our primary residence, but yeah, having a separate space would be nice. Not only that, I mean, I travel a lot too, so I'm away from home, quite a bit. So being away from my wife or whatever is fine. She the one that want me to be there. Not like I'm out going and doing stuff. I'm not sitting around like, oh, I need to be around her all the time. And when I am around her, I love being around her. But I like to do things. I like to be out and doing things and being busy.
Cool. Shantarius, what about you, big dog?
I'm not married, but if I were married, I wouldn't mind it just because, I mean, I'm just a man who moves around a lot. I work a lot. So it's just like, so I would preferably actually want a woman who could understand that and would be kind of fine with that. Like y'all were saying, or a few of y'all were saying earlier, you know what I'm saying? It's not like just because you have a different crib that just like, oh, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like she's just, where she's at and I'm where I'm at. But of course she would be coming over and, you'd be sharing spaces. But yeah.
Cool. So now that we got the consensus of most of the guys, let me tell you the real reason why they don't want y'all to have your own spaces, because they want to keep tabs on you niggas. They want to know. This is the real reason. It ain't because they love you more. It ain't because they really just want to be around you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's because they want to keep tabs on you and they want to know what you got going on and they want to be able to intercede and they want to be able to control. They want to control your time. They want to give you permission to go outside. And if they don't like what you're doing with your time, they want to be able to play a role in that. That is the real reason why. And really, it speaks more to their insecurity than it does of whether or not it'll be a great situation. Because they're not even looking at it from the lens of how it can benefit you or them. They're looking at it from the lens of how they can prevent you from having as much freedom as you really want. That's the real reason.
I don't look at it that way.
Why do you need?
Not everybody's right.
Wait, Dalen, say what? Wait, Dalen, what'd you say? What was you about to say, Dalen? Say it. Say it. Just say it. Just say it.
You need your own individuality still.
No. You said, why would you what?
I don't like the way you were posing it. It's freedom. I still think you should have your own means to move around on your own, but it sounds like you want to be free from something versus exercising your freedom to do what you want to do.
Interesting.
I don't think that's my husband.
I don't believe in having a whole separate address. I do if you have this amount of money. Like I said earlier, the woman can have her she shed. He can have his own like a little apartment looking thing in the back of the house, maybe some miles away from the house or something like that. But why do you need your own water bill, your own rent?
Why you want just a she shed? Why you want just a she shed?
Once you start making a certain amount of money,
Forget the
you don't
men.
always have just one residence. That's just the way it is.
Of course.
Forget the men.
I have
Forget the men. Why do you just want a she shed? Why I can't have my own bathroom, my own closet, my own room, my own kitchen? I can have all the nice cute pots I want. I can stock my fridge with whatever I want. I don't have to have a man's food in my fridge. Like, I don't understand what's the problem. Like, I live on my own. I don't want
That's because
to live with a man right
there
now.
are women that enjoy doing things for their man when they're in the household, even if that's the small stuff.
Yeah, but we could do that. Like, oh, I stay over at your place, and I'll do things for you at your house.
You can't.
And you'll stay over at my place, and I'll also do things for you at my house.
I think that this is
just don't have
a
to share in the
way
dress.
you having your own separate one. I think it's just a way for you to have both. I think this is two separate houses. It's just a way for you to be married and single at the same time.
See,
I don't understand why.
Listen.
I don't understand why marriage and freedom,
Listen.
you are free to do what you want to do.
Listen,
so marriage doesn't equate to losing your freedom. Is that
not exactly what I just said that they was thinking?
Yep.
I literally said that is what women are really thinking.
But Anton,
it has nothing to do.
All women are thinking.
It has nothing to do with how much she like you. It has more to do with whether or not.
No, it has more to do that y'all want to have the benefits of being married, and y'all want to have the benefits of being single without the commitment to grow together in the same household.
If you want her on your P's and Q's, if you want her on her P's and Q's, you better not. Don't make yourself so accessible, dog. I'm gonna tell you.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
The reason why they're so complacent. The reason why they're so complacent is because you're too accessible. It's because they know that they got you. It's because they know that they can just get to you whenever they want to get to you. And so they're not on their shit.
That's my husband. Why am I not going to get together with my husband and make sure he's available for me?
Wait. And make sure he's available for you.
The same way I make sure I'm.
No, don't change it. Don't switch it up.
Yeah.
You didn't say that the first time.
No, because we're talking about the men, right?
You did not say that the first time. You said, and make sure he's available for me.
Yes, that's my husband.
Isn't the argument nowadays? Oh, I don't want to cook. I don't want to clean. If he ain't there as much, you don't got to worry about all that. So I don't understand.
No. Listen. Think about what they just said, and make sure he's available for me.
Yes, because we have more than just a marriage. We have a whole family. We have kids. We have other things involved. I have to be available for him, and he has to be available for me.
Miss Blue, I got a question.
Isn't the husband supposed to be the head of the household? What household are you heading if you have kids?
I just got a question.
You know
you gotta be the head of a household, right? Okay, so pick a household.
You know the ones that I'm ahead of?
Oh gosh.
All of them.
All of them?
I'm ahead
you
of
said
them.
what?
I can pull out my phone right now and see what the fuck is going on in the other one.
I just asked, do any of the ladies, men go on like work trips for like any type of work for like over a week or 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Yeah. And how do you guys feel about your man when he come back from that trip?
Excited.
Yeah,
exactly. That's what Anton.
I don't have any feelings.
That's a temporary situation. That's not the same thing, Natural. That's a separate situation. You go away, you travel. They are travel. That's different. That's different from having a whole of you being together with somebody, being married to somebody, being committed to somebody, and have a whole separate address. Like that's different. That's not the same thing.
If your husband is spending majority of the time with you at home, like, okay, there's 7 days in a week, right? Let's say he got his own little bachelor pad or whatever, right? And he spends 4 days with you, and then 3 days at his other spot. Majority of the time he with you at the other crib. So like, what's the problem? Like, it's just his own space. Like,
I think when we relationships,
because they don't have as much control over you. That's what the
It's
problem.
not about control. It's not about control. It's about unity.
So what is
it's
it?
about unity.
For me,
it's about
for me,
together.
like listening, for
And
me,
not really
listening,
have to
it
have
sounds
separate
like
homes.
accessible.
You
Like
Queen
you want them
Latifah
to
now.
be
It's about unity.
accessible. Like you want to
Yes.
control how accessible they are for you.
It
They
is.
do
It's just like
it's kind of like a mixture.
I don't think
Bro,
I think
they
if
don't
you,
give
if
it. Let
you
me
do
tell you
that,
something, bro.
then you make it sound like a job. So you need,
They don't give a
you
fuck
spend
about
4
y'all.
days with me and you need 3 days off. That's something that's weird.
They
why
don't.
you look,
They
but that's what I'm
don't.
saying. Why are you looking at it like that? Like,
What are
why
you,
are
They
you
don't.
breaking
fireman?
it down to that? Like, you're making it something that it's not. Like,
They
nobody's
don't give a
saying
fuck
that you're a
about y'all.
job. Nobody's saying I need 4 days on, 4 days off. Nobody's saying that.
Well,
But
that's what
They
you're
some
don't
saying. You're
people,
saying
care.
that if you're spending 4 days with
but that's
me
what
and
you're
then you
making
need
it.
2
You're
days,
making
3
it
days
that.
off, like that's
You're
what you're saying.
nobody said that. Just
You
4
said
days
that.
with 4 days
Oh
at
I
the
yeah, you
do.
main.
said that.
No. I
4
do. No,
days
no,
at
no.
the main household, 3
Let
days
me
at the other
let me
At
let
household.
the
me
other
let me
household,
let
so
me
you
help her.
taking off 3 days at the
Let
other
me help her.
household.
Let me
Why you
help
make
her.
it's not him
Control.
taking off. You can
Yeah.
Let
still
me help
call
her.
him. He can still come over. It's not
No.
taking off.
Carmen. Listen. I do need a break from you. I need
So
a
it's a
break.
job.
Yeah.
No, it's kind of just normal.
You need a break from your wife.
Kind of like what Natural said. You know what I'm saying? He was saying,
Don't
like,
you get a break when you go places and you do things on your own? I don't understand why you got to have a whole another apartment or something other than be coming home to
The
your
same
wife.
reason
just
why.
said he needed a break.
No. Let me answer that. The same reason why I gotta have a man cave.
but it's in the house.
Yes, but you can have a man cave in your home.
Yeah.
There it is,
Yeah,
right there.
but no. Why do I have to have it at the home?
So you can still protect the home.
No, so that you can keep tabs on me.
I don't
It's
know.
not.
You can't understand why you want to keep tabs on you.
That's
You don't want to keep tabs
are
on
you
you.
worried about someone keeping
Fellas,
tabs.
really about getting stuff
Let me
done.
tell y'all something. Y'all don't even know what life is like. You don't even know how much money you could possibly make, nigga, until you got your own place. I'm telling you right now, you have no clue of how great you can become in your businesses and your ability to be a great husband and your ability to have a great relationship. All of that, you have no clue until you get the fuck out the house, bro. Your relationship is going to blossom and skyrocket. It is going to be the greatest thing ever. I love being married. I love being married, bro. It is fun. It's exciting. The dates are greater. The experiences is more awesome. The sex is more meaningful. Everything is much better. Y'all in this monotonous shit, and that shit is so stale. And y'all see the same thing, the same fucking
Now
shit,
you wild.
the same problems, and the same whining, and her voice start getting nasally and
I
shit.
like that.
Are you dealing with the same shit every single day?
I like monotony.
I probably won't have
I
a
think
problem.
Everybody got a different thing that they interested
I
in.
know, but what you saying makes sense though. That stays. It would stay fresh like that. It's not that it's stale, but I do understand the concept. You're not just saying so you can have other bitches and this like that. You're just saying
No,
to make the relationship.
Well, no, that's what they worried about. They worried about that shit.
I got you.
Most guys, honestly, that's on his purpose and getting money and shit, man,
They're
they not thinking about that dumb shit, bro.
Yeah,
they so focused on winning and so focused on dedicating. Bro, do you know how freeing it is to be able to work for 12, 13, 14 hours on shit that you love? And then you can take a break without having to worry about having to go and spend quality time if you don't want to. And you can go and take a nap, crash the fuck out, play video games, and then get back on your job and work.
Yeah, you know what?
Nigga, that shit is a dream.
Because sometimes if I act too happy, my wife would try to calm me down from being happy. Like, why are you so happy? Like, you know, like
My husband
you're right. You have a point.
I think the same can be applied to women though. Like if a man is not in the house, like you can find your own personality outside of a man. Like you don't have to,
But it's
like
hard for a woman to say that. I understand, Anton. It's just I don't know. It's hard for a woman to have
That's
that.
keep it from being Aisha Curry.
But like I feel like I think this way because I'm younger. Like I don't care. Like it's not that I don't care to be around a man or like up under a man or whatever. I just feel
How
like
old are you?
I'm 23.
Oh, you are young.
So I don't feel like it's necessary for me to always be under a man per se. But like
women, I will tell you, it's a lot of situations where women actually thrive and they get on their shit.
that's what I'm saying. Like you can take your person, like you don't have to, you can find your own woman outside of a man. Like you don't have to be a woman catering to a man. Like that
Facts.
don't have
I
to
agree with
be your main forefront. Like you can find your femininity in another skill. Like you can learn
Her hat look
things
like
in
a
the
vagina.
house and like, or you can like, keep your body tight and
Yep.
cute and things
That's
like
why
that. Or
women always get a revenge body when they get a breakup because they didn't have it. Seriously, that is why women get a revenge body when they break
I don't
up
know,
because
like you
now
could
they
just
gonna focus
decenter
and
men.
shit.
Like it's not even about
Keep
decentering
that
the
chick on
man.
her
It's
piece of
just,
food.
Oh, revenge
finding
body.
yourself outside of a man. You don't have to, you know, cater to a
Seriously,
man. Like,
it's great.
always want to do something for a
You
man. Like
just
if he
saying
got
that
his
because
own
somebody ain't hit
space,
you yet.
if he
You
got his
just
own
saying that.
space, you got your own space. You could, sit in your room, get pretty just because you want to get pretty. Learn
Yeah.
how to do your makeup better.
Isn't that
Learn how to
part
do
of
different
marriage, though?
hairstyles.
Ali, I
Like you
think you
can
just
learn
saying that because
different
you
things.
didn't get hit. You didn't get that.
The fun part
You
of
didn't get
marriage,
that
though,
yet.
catering. Isn't
What
that
you saying, Shampoo? What
You
you
didn't
said?
get that. You didn't get that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't get that yet. That's why you
That what?
feel like that.
That
Whatever it is.
what is that?
Whatever
What
it is.
is that? What
That
is that?
that dude, that nigga, you ain't get him yet. You ain't get. You 23.
I just feel like, I'm not gonna talk about my personal
No,
life.
I'm
just
not talking about
saying,
your personal life.
like, I'm just saying for
You
me,
haven't. No.
I just feel like for me, like, or like just for younger women in general, like we don't necessarily need to
I agree.
have that identity and catering to a man. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but
I love to I would love to cater to a man and do those things when I'm in that space to do that. So like if I'm over there, that's what I want. If we're together, that's what I'm automatically gonna do because we're together. Like
well,
that's just
all right.
what it
But
would
what I'm
be.
saying is,
But I'm saying I like to
what
be
I'm
my
saying.
own girl though. Like I like to be my own
I
woman,
think that
and it's
that's
okay.
beautiful. I think
I
that
don't
that
need to.
works.
I
It
don't have
is,
to be
Anton.
a
But
woman
the
attached to a
problem with
man.
what she's saying is, tomorrow she can go outside literally, and somebody could change her whole mind concept.
It
Just
could,
like
it
that.
could, but that's the beauty. That's the beauty about life is that
That's
you
true.
but
You gotta answer that.
you open to changing, right? You can
Yeah,
change,
that's inevitable. It's
and
inevitable.
you, bro, you have no clue, bro. Like
23-year-olds
the
think they know
ability,
everything.
the
They
ability
don't
to
know
I
nothing.
didn't say I know everything. I'm just saying it makes sense. Like
It does, but you just
it
as
makes
damn
sense. We wasn't.
she's fine. She knows what she's talking about. I agree with her. But you know what the beautiful part about it is? Do y'all know what
I'm starting to think something.
do you know
What you
how
starting to think?
cause see y'all will sit there and go back and forth with a chick, right? Like they think that, oh no, we're not arguing, we're just having a discussion. No, she nagging and she arguing and shit. Bro, do you know how much women be on their P's and Q's when you be like, hey, all right, you know what? It might be time for you to go. That shit is powerful. You know how fast they straighten up or how proactive after the first time you send them home, you know how proactive they are when that shit happen, or you be like, you know what? Don't worry about it. And you just start packing your shit up so that you can go ahead and boy, straighten up like that. Just like that. No arguing, no going back and forth, no extra discussion.
Yeah, but you can have all of that. I understand your rationale, but you can have all of that
and then have to get in the same bed with her.
You can do that because if you're that type of guy that wants that, and doesn't want all that other stuff you talking about by
arguing. I don't argue.
But I'm I'm saying not you. I'm saying there's guys out there that won't permit arguing. They not gonna have it.
See, Shampoo, you believe in pimp and strong. You believe in aggression.
No, I'm not talking about pimp and strong. See, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that it's not about hand. It's about, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't. I haven't argued in years. I haven't argued in years, and everything has been blissful. Blissful. I have not argued in years. Years. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not going back and forth. You know what? And it ain't even on no, hey, you need to go there. It's like, you know what? We don't see eye to eye. It's cool.
And then, cool. All right. So that happens. Who gives in from that? It's not argument.
Nobody has to give in. Everybody is.
Isn't there tension? Isn't there tension right then?
No, listen. I said this 1,000 times. My life philosophy, and this is my life philosophy. So y'all don't have to adopt this, but this is just how I move. I spend 98, and Q has heard me say this 1,000 times. I spend 98, 99% of my time on the thing that I like about you. I only spend 1 or 2% of my time on trying to correct the thing that I don't. And so I want the best of you. I don't want to deal with all of that other shit. I don't. I'm not dealing with all of that other shit. And so I don't have to. And so if we not partying, having a good time, exploring the world, having some sex, watching a movie, going to dinner, having a fun fucking time, I don't want to be around that shit. Listen, life is too short to be sitting there going back and forth over some shit that don't even mean nothing. Most arguments is petty. Most of the arguments that people have are petty and they're useless and they don't even mean anything. And so I spend all of my time. Listen, I spend enough time working, dealing with shit that I don't want to deal with half the time. I'll be damned if I sit there and go back and forth with you. I get done.
That's right.
So I'm gonna spend 98% of my 99% of my time on the thing that I really like, and we just gonna have a ball.
I'll be starting arguing.
Is it the peace that makes this a better situation for you, or is it just the time by yourself? Like, what is it that makes it better for you to have all of this time? Because I agree with you to an extent, but I just want to know kind of like what it is that makes it so great to have your own.
I agree with it too.
It's because you give time to stretch out. You give space. All right, let me frame it like this.
I get that, but that's a lot of time and a lot of space, bro.
How often, how much more exciting was the dating phase than it is the actual other part of it?
The marriage.
You're right.
Y'all had a good time. Y'all loved each other. It was lovey-dovey. I can't wait to see you the next time. Oh man, I get off of work at this time. I'll be there. You're in the mindset that you always dating, except it's the person that you want to spend the rest of your life.
Okay. Now my second question is this.
I've always said that the dating don't start until you get married.
Okay, and I've heard you say that before. Now, do you think that I've heard you say that before? But do you think that some marriages or some married people can have that dating phase continue without being separated?
No, because then that's when you see people. Let me tell you why. That's when you see people having to schedule shit. It's not natural. That's why they have to schedule date night. It becomes something that you have to do instead of something that you're excited. No. People have to schedule date night, or they gotta do other dumb shit.
You still kind of got a schedule, even if you living apart, though, Anton. Just a little bit. You still got to schedule things just a little bit. But I get what you're saying.
No,
man.
But it's still more.
It's more spontaneous. It's more spontaneous.
It's more organic.
Yeah. I understand the good part. But what bothers me, but I understand
there's more guys. Listen, there's more guys in sexless marriages than not. It's a reason.
I agree.
So if you're going to sit there and tell me that, because listen, I could solve a divorce. I could fucking solve a divorce all day long. I could solve for that shit every single day. People are addicted to the ideals or the perception of marriage. They're not really trying to understand how marriage works. Marriage is a covenant, and the reason why it works is because you make it work. You're evaluating what works and what doesn't. In every other way in life, we do basically a benefit analysis to figure out if it works or not. If you don't like your job, then chances are either you're going to be stuck there doing some shit that you don't want to do, or you can make the adjustment, go to school, or you can go and find a better job, or you can start to explore your hobbies that would then pay you. And so everything that we do, we try to figure out how to make it work better, or we try to create a better environment for ourselves. If we don't like the city that we live in, we fucking move. Now, Anton, I'm gonna push back. Let me ask you a question. But marriage is the only thing. Marriage is the only thing that we put this framework in, that there is no movement in it whatsoever. You gotta stay stuck in that fucking house. You gotta still start dealing with this thing. You gotta get her the best car. You gotta get a fucking minivan. No, you don't have to do none of that shit. Guess what? You can have an SUV. You can have multiple cars.
So, but Anton, let me ask you a question.
I think a lot of people think about themselves go in marriages.
Hold on. I'm about to break it down for y'all. Think about this, Natural. Bro, they have made man cave a requirement. Bro, we think about the term man cave come out, and we automatically think that we automatically got to go in it. Why the fuck I gotta have a man cave? Why I gotta go in the basement?
Because we don't have a woman cave.
But
it's
look,
it's the coldest part of the house.
Can we address this real quick? Can we address this real quick?
I gotta go to the coldest part of the house.
Don't a lot of people in marriages let themselves go though, Anton?
But here's the question: how do you solve for it?
Well, both people should really actively be working out and trying to be the best version of themselves. And if one of them is not doing that, then obviously resentment will grow.
Yeah, but age.
So how do you solve for it? You then start whatever it is that you got to solve for. That's the thing about it. It's not a one size fits all. Whatever you have to solve for, you solve for that shit. But people telling me that no, it shouldn't go like that. Okay, well, tell me about that with the divorce rates, because I beat the eye.
But whatever it is that you're trying to solve, separation is not going to solve it.
Yeah, but let me ask
you separated from the person that you're trying to solve the issue. That's not a solution.
But Anton,
I think what he's trying to say is if you're able to say, you know what, I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna court her. We're gonna be on the same accord and things like that. And just making sure that you're always, that you're not like letting your relationship go. And there's always something that you can do to make it better. Why not do something like that? Not to say that, okay, everybody should go and live in separate houses or anything like that. But what you do want to say is that, you know what? If that person, if I'm really that concerned about them being somewhere else, maybe I'll be a little bit better at the things that I should be doing instead of, he's always going to be here or she's always going to be there.
I'll do you one better, JR. I'll do you one better. How is it a separation when I can almost guarantee you I probably have more sex than people that live together?
No.
Yes. Most marriages.
Yeah, probably most.
I'm not saying you individually. I'm not saying the people on the panel. I'm saying that most marriages are sexless.
But
that's not my opinion. That's a fact.
And it's going to help you, both of you living in separate households. That's going to turn on the spark. You're going to have more sex.
Anton, let me ask you a question.
And you want to make sure that nobody else.
To miss your man.
You got to make sure you're on your game.
Hey, Anton, can I ask you a question? You saying you having more sex than some of my people that live together? Yes.
I know I'm having more sex.
But are you having sex? Are you having all the sex with your wife?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I? I ain't never got caught up in that shit. I ain't never ever. Listen, I'm the person that talked the most shit on the internet than most people would ever believe. It's incentivized for a woman. Listen, any woman out there that can expose me, do it.
You might be.
I don't worry about that shit because I'm chilling.
Anton, but you might be doing it with somebody that knows not to say anything.
Why wouldn't they?
Women
they're more incentive than ever before to do.
No, there's women out there that'll stay true. Blue
I'm giving permission. Go do it. Go do it.
No. I'm saying, you not. I'm asking you a question. If you were having, because if you saying you got, if you in a, not you, but I'm just saying you got a separate place and it makes the marriage and everything better because of the things you said, which I agree with. It makes sense. The dating is better than everything. Why not go all the way and have other women too?
Because I don't want no other women and it's dangerous out here. Agreed. I don't trust these hoes.
So you're saying that.
No. First of all, I don't trust these hoes at all. If we've learned anything from Shannon Sharp and Matt Barnes and every other nigga that didn't had a fall, listen, I'll tell you this. I love my lifestyle and my money way more than I'll ever love a hoe.
Some dudes ain't really that strung up for pussy.
I love my money and my lifestyle more than I will ever love a hoe. So you ain't listen, my MOB, bro. That's what Pac told me. So listen, these hoes got all kind of diseases. Man, they fucking walking around all kind of dumb shit. I don't have time for that to be fucking up my money.
Anton, there's dudes out there that say that shit to their wife.
I'm not talking to her. I say what the fuck I want to say.
You know what I'm saying, though? Do you know?
I say what I want to say. Listen, the one thing Q will tell you, all I do is hustle.
All he do is work.
Q done hung out with me. Q done spent whole weekends, weeks, and all of that shit. She know how I move.
We'll leave him. Me and Rita will leave him, and he'll be on his computer just working while we go to the store shopping. We're going to eat. Or he'll bring his computer. We'll be at dinner.
I don't care about none of this shit, bro. But the beautiful thing is I have the freedom to do what I want to do when I want to do it. And if I want to just chill and I want to just lay out, I can do that.
But when y'all go away, if y'all go away to Aruba, y'all don't get separate hotel rooms.
I do.
Anton, bro. That's crazy.
Anton.
That's crazy, Anton, bro.
Stop that bullshit.
No, I do. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. This is the honest to God truth.
I'm hanging up.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. I need room to be able to work. The same way I take my same lifestyle. Bro, I just came back from Croatia. I had 3 rooms.
Yeah, but your wife saying, never mind that working, you better work this ass. Nigga, we on vacation.
You mean she in a room right next door?
You mean that door that separates the room?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Bro, listen. Y'all don't get it, bro. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. The time difference.
I mean, listen,
the time difference in Tokyo is 12 hours. The time difference in Croatia is 6 hours. That means I'm up here yelling and live streaming and talking big shit. I don't need to be waking them up.
I got you.
I don't need to be waking them up. They need to be sleeping. They having a good time. It's nighttime when I'm up here talking shit for the Millionaire Morning Show. I need to have freedom to work and the grind and the hustle and to get my shit off. The same way that I live here is the same way that I live on the road. And then I slip in, take my pants off, and come get in the bed and see what's popping.
Okay, Anton, but do you think that that's Taraji P. Henson? Back to the video. Do you think that that's her reason? Do you think her reason is to get more work done?
I don't think it matters about the work. The women's perspective is much different than the men's.
Yeah, I think so.
What I'm saying is I love the freedom to just fucking not worry about how I'm affecting other people when I'm doing what I want to do. A lot of guys don't have that freedom because they're relegated or they're segmented off and they got to shut the fuck up in the basement and all of this shit. I don't have to deal with that. Or if they got to go in the office and shut the door, I don't deal with that.
It's not only
I need to be able to do what I need to do.
Shoot, it's not only just you know what I'm saying, a woman trying to like control you. Sometimes it's a woman trying to take your attention. Because I had an ex, you know what I'm saying, who, you know, I was sitting out just doing my work, and she would just always just come creep up on me and just try to lay up on me, try to just start getting me in the mood. And then one day she asked me, she was like, why aren't you doing anything with me? And I'm like, well, I'm sitting there working. It's like she's trying to fight for the, and then she later on told me once we broke up that she was fighting for my attention. And it's just like, you know, it's that, yeah. Sometimes that can be a sticky situation too.
She was rubbing up on you, and it was still soft, and she was wondering why.
And you know what the beautiful part about it is? I'll tell you about I would say 75, 80% of the time, she be with me. Okay. But see, and it's so beautiful because for her, like when I'm out there, we out there. When I'm down here, we down here. And maybe 2 or 3 days, depending on what the week is, you know what I'm saying? She out there because I got her taking care of some business shit. But most of the time, she be like, man, I feel like I'm like when she down here or when we down here, she be like, I feel like I'm on vacation every fucking day. She feels like she's on vacation. And so my thing is, let's have some fun. Like, let's party.
Mm-hmm.
And then that little separation. She's more of a suburban type person where, you know, she like privacy and neighbors and shit, but then she like to have that getaway mentality. I'm more of a city type of guy where I don't like driving as much, and I like catching public transportation and Ubers wherever it is that I want to go. So and I'm 5 minutes away from my studio, which I need to be downtown to do what I need to do. So people need to start thinking outside of the box about their lifestyle, and maybe you'll have something that you can sustain, or maybe you'll start to have more fun. But everybody is so closed off and they limited in their thinking because the women are insecure and the men are afraid to speak up about what the fuck they want.
I'll say this. And maybe
has something to do with that.
Let her talk.
I'll say this. Maybe I can agree with my husband and tell my husband you can have a separate house, but he's not going to want me to be separated from him. So
how you know that?
I know that.
But the point is telling him what he can have. It's not supposed to be like that.
I'm not telling him. I'm telling you that if I were to agree, yeah, we can live separate, he's going to have a problem with me living separate. He's going to say,
yeah, he's going to say, why did you bring that up?
You know, he's not going to be complacent with me living separate from him. Maybe I can be complacent with I'm living separate from him, but he's not going to be.
Yeah, but wouldn't he wonder why you asking him that?
Yeah.
Right? Wouldn't he wonder?
I think that different things work for different people at different times.
Yeah, I honestly, I think that he's not going to be okay with me being.
Well, I mean, you don't know unless you had a conversation. I'll tell you. I mean,
but by default, if he gets a separate address, she would be leaving by herself.
Well, are you married?
That's by default.
You scary, Carmen. Don't worry about it.
That's by default.
You scary, Carmen. I will say that I made the decision to not do that, not have these extras unless I was, traveling or whatever. I just had my studio, but I made the decision not to do it until our daughter was old enough to drive. Once our daughter was old enough to drive, then it was like, but because I wanted her to have that structure, I wanted her to see, whatever. So I think that it makes it a little bit more sticky if you got kids, but when it's just y'all two, what the fuck y'all doing?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
I agree. If it's just you two, then maybe that could work. But if you have kids,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been trying to say. Like, we don't have to. We can be. Like, I just don't understand why we can't have our own. Like, why we can't have our woman cave? Why we can't have our own thing? Like, fuck a man cave. Nobody.
This ain't
Like,
1950s.
It sounded better when Anton was saying it. Then when I hear a woman say it, it just, I don't know.
So are you the insecure one? Because
No. I'm not saying because of me. I'm just saying it sounds like I can't get a man. Like,
why does it sound like that? I got my own space
No.
where a man could come into it and it smell all nice and good. My sheets is whatever color I want it to be, not what color we had, whatever color he want or something we gotta compromise on.
Men don't even care about sheet colors.
Hell no.
I
don't care about all
that.
dang sheet covers.
I
can
pay
have my
attention to
own
the
vanity, all my makeup and my
They'll take you
clothes and
behind
my
the building.
bags and my shoes. I can have as many mirrors as I want in my room, like in my house. Like, I just don't understand. Like, I could just have my own.
That's true too. We both got different styles. I'm more chill, minimalistic.
I think this conversation is for people that can even afford to have the conversation. Most of
No,
the
that's not true.
You can afford what you want to afford.
So many different people. So many
You can
different
afford what you
people.
want to afford.
So many different people come into it, and she have her own place, and he
Because
had
you
his
did it
own
when you
place.
was dating. It's the
That's
same thing when you
correct. A lot of people did it when they were dating.
Yeah.
And
So
they
you're
act
saying
like
they
they
can
can't do it.
maintain living apart. That's what
No, you want to be taken care of, and you don't want to work. That's your problem.
me. Why you calling me out personally? Why?
Oh,
And
my
why
bad.
would
You
you
know,
I
you
want
was correct.
Do you work? Do you work?
I don't, but I would like to. I would like to. So don't
Girl, you don't want to
Anton, you
work.
called that one. You knew she didn't work.
You do not want to work. Stop saying.
Why would you say that?
No.
Why would you say that?
Yo, Anton,
Do you want one?
sick.
Do you want one? How long have I been?
Man, I don't want to work.
I don't want to work. I don't want to work.
But
Can
I mean,
any other guy on this panel actually do what
but we all
Anton
know we're
is
average.
talking about?
I
Can
think that
any other
there's
guy
plenty
on
of
this
people
group?
that can do it. I think there's plenty of people.
Anton, no.
There's
Anton.
more people
You
that
can afford whatever you want to afford. Why are you
I
acting
think
like
that
you
there's
can't
plenty of guys that can do it.
adjust accordingly?
Anton, you
Adjust
have
the
talked
books.
about what people make in America. We know the average income. Most men can.
Most people have a bunch of shit that they don't need, and that's why
True.
Adjust the books.
You don't need 2 mortgages. You don't need 2 rents.
there's a lot of people making some serious shit.
70% of Americans are paycheck to paycheck.
If you have multiple
paycheck to paycheck is based off of lifestyle. That's not based off of affordability.
If you have multiple properties between you and your girl, then you could probably figure something out, maybe.
I listen. I'm not. Q want y'all to be butt dusty and
What?
suffer. I don't want y'all to suffer. I want y'all to have a thriving life.
I don't want them to be broke because they're struggling. Like to support 2 mortgages is crazy.
Why do y'all gonna have no? Listen.
Taking money out of the household.
Here you go. Always talking about somebody else's money.
And don't even work.
You know what? I am very tired of this. This is just like
nothing on her not working.
You make somebody feel like they
So not working is good too now. Not
I have
working is
over
good.
10 years of working experience. Just because
So
I've
you're
been
taking a
working
vacation. You're taking a.
does not mean anything.
You're taking a 3-year vacation.
I take pride in working.
When the last time you worked? Who was president?
Yeah, that's not, that's not funny.
Ronald Reagan.
I had a job earlier this year. It hasn't even been that long.
Girl, it's
I'm not
okay. You
calling-
haven't worked. Don't nobody care.
I'm not counting taking. I'm not counting taking the trash to the dumpster. I'm not talking about that.
Because you over here, you like, I had a job early. Okay.
Yes,
You be glad you're not working. Be nice and privileged in your privilege that you're not working.
I was not.
You're not you not working.
That I absolutely
You deserve an opal ring.
No.
I'm just kidding. We kidding.
Sounds like some hating going on. I'm absolutely grateful of what I have.
I thought you deserved a diamond until then. Until now.
All right, y'all. We got to move on. But let me just read this one. KDJA says Anton's right. My father had an apartment downtown because it was closer to his job, and the fam lived in the suburbs. It's not as uncommon as y'all think it is. I know a lot of guys that actually have their own crash pad.
Oh, okay.
For different reasons.
I know a lot of guys that have their own crash pad.
But they have other girl, you know what I'm saying? They chilling. They got, you know what I'm saying? They not off just with their wives like you.
Yeah, they got other women.
Who said that they got other women?
No, I'm saying.
I never said that.
I mean, I'm not wrong with it. I'm saying
that's not true. There's a lot of people out here that's making real good money. They buy properties. They have apartments, just like
a lot of people that got
poster said that they have.
I just looked at a study. I did a show a couple weeks ago. 40%, more than 40% of all homes in America is paid for. They don't even have a fucking mortgage.
Yeah, I ain't got
more
one.
than almost half of all homes in America. Look it up. Don't have a mortgage. Everybody ain't fucking struggling.
True.
Okay.
More than 40% of all homes in America do not have a mortgage. They're paid for.
What's a mortgage? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that is. Shit.
Everybody ain't trying to figure it out the way y'all think it is.
I mean, what good is owning a home if you don't own the property?
Get a job. That's what you need to work on. Your resume.
I will get a job.
I'm just playing with you. I'm just playing.
But speak into existence. You will get a job.
Yes, I'll get a job.
But there are people. Yes. Okay.
I'm just speaking as your fiance. Get a job.
Well, you ain't lying. I did get the out of the day. Like,
go ahead, back that up, you.
Okay, let me get to the super chats, you guys. We do definitely appreciate you guys here. Anthony, thank you for the 99-cent ball. AR_Smitty says Taraji's starting to look like Vivica Fox. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Weird Custom says, so we supposed to take dating advice from two single baby mamas. Where did they do that at? Wasn't she just crying about money for parts and got rules? At Q_executive suite MLE says, hey Taraji, you're 67 years old. We want to leave. Telgi says, look at Q looking like an art piece. Thank you, sir. Trackstar X2 says, women like Taraji and Kiki because of the amount of money they have. They emulate the worst attributes of men. Shout out to Mimi. Y'all act like older women don't have choices. Y'all wrong. I can't wait for y'all to age. I'm older and don't have these problems. You young women are delusional and aren't thinking about the future. Trash. Nasty Stew 6942 says Cheryl Lee Ralph from Abbott Elementary has lived separate from her husband for 20 years. That is a show, sir.
No, for real, in real life.
In real life?
Yeah. Yep. She's
Daryl Snoss says, my grandfather had his own house. It was dope. Melvin Davis 635 says, Anton is right. I was on the road and I couldn't wait to see my wife. Now I don't get a chance to miss her because I came home to work. Godson77 says, Anton right. I love my wife 20 years, but since I started a business, I miss having a separate space to work unbothered. When I come home, the family loves it, but they won't let me work. Watch the screen 777 says, I have Anton's exact situation. 10 years. I'm a full-time video director. I'll never go back to it. I love missing her and I stay sharp living solo. Silver_line says, why? Because no one wants all that yapping. Mimi says, this panel is whack. Make room for me. Mimi.
We ain't got enough square.
Contract Icon said, best way to keep a relationship fresh is time apart. God77 says, make sure he's available to me. Man can't be on his purpose. He has to be her property. Helgi says, donation for JR's new mic. Thank you. Nasty Stew 6942, thank you for the $50 ball. Says, there are many married couples I know that live single. At least 13 couples, and they all tell me when they meet up, it's like seeing them for the first time. There are couples that stay in the same house together and don't sleep in the same bed. I Heart Mimi again says, we are not listening to Natural, Light, Bright, and Almost White. Young One 1985 says, Tone Dog and fellas, yes, your own place is like a powerhouse you can't set up in a home with a wife. I'ma look into it. Telgi again says, Natural One, where you get that hat from? Is it yours? The people want to know.
I'll put a link up for you guys. I'll put a link up.
Okay. Construct icon says Anton isn't a rapper. He's a master of ceremony MC. I Heart Mimi again says this lie was born without me. Big dot, period.
Oh my God.
Silver _lion says someone get shampoo, guitar, a cigar, and a whiskey. Construct icon says I understand I need freedom,
Some
but I remain
cocaine.
loyal. Good job. Way to stay loyal. Dirty Woman says, respect Anton. Shout out to you holding down your family, glorifying God, and not answering to men's perceptions for over 21 years. Jesus Christ is King. Amen. The Heaven Project says, don't live to work, work to live. Time is too short to waste on a grind when one can live without peace of mind or with peace of mind. And last one, God 1077 says they sang 2 mortgages. They won't even let the man work in peace in the other side of the house. And shout out to everybody here. Thank you again for the super chats. We appreciate you on this Monday night. Oh, let me move this. Oh, shout out to you guys. As we move on to the next topic, make sure you hit the like button because it is free. And we are going to move on to the next subject with Bride McKnight. And shout out to your interview, Anton. I was watching the other night, Bride McKnight. If you didn't see it, go on the Anton Daniels channel where he interviewed Bride McKnight. And if you don't know who that is, you're too young. Okay. But
you got that Mark Lamont Hill too. Anton got at Mark Lamont Hill too. I saw it.
Too.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I saw that part too. Let's watch this little clip and then react to it.
We separated 4 times before we ended up getting divorced. Ultimately, anyway.
Really? How far into the marriage was would you say the first separation?
2 years.
Because you were married for what, 13 years?
Yeah, 13.
And so 2 years in, there was a separation.
Yep.
And then you come back, and then it's another separation.
Yep.
Wow. So why not just break off? Why stick it out for 13 years?
For the kids.
Because it almost seemed as though the way that we're framing this, it kind of seems like an arranged marriage to an extent because of the kids.
Yeah. Listen, you're torn because I was never in love with their mother. I wasn't. They weren't made from love to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
And I said this before, and people got so mad that this obligation that just because you lay with somebody now, it's sort of an 18-year sentence of some kind or beyond that because it's forever.
Wow.
Okay.
It was a great interview. I watched half of it. It was too long. I had to go to
bed. Man, it was good.
Yeah, it was good. I saw the whole thing.
Okay.
And the sound was good.
I mean, I heard at the time his comments about referring to his older children as products of sin, and in conversation and context, I can understand what he is saying, but I can also understand why people reject it, because why say that publicly? I get it. You want to make your children from love, and when they're not, and the relationship is skewed with the mother, sometimes people find it difficult to treat their made not from lust and not from love differently. And then maybe they don't know how to maneuver through that as the children grow up. But I don't know his personal business. That's just what I heard through the grapevine.
I think it's ideal.
It's literally what the interview is for, so you can know the personal business.
Yeah.
I know. Well, I'm saying like the depths of it. I didn't watch it in its entirety, but from what I saw on the show and what I've heard before and what I read before about that whole situation in regards to his son, his older children, his newer children, and his most recent marriage when he was all through the blogs. So
I don't think there's any problem with it. He's just saying it from his own perspective. Why can't he do that?
I think in an ideal world, it would be nice. In an ideal world, you know, when you have children, they're made out of love. But I just don't think that's the world we live in. People do make mistakes. People, you know, can get pregnant off a one night stand. Like people do crazy things all the time with people they don't necessarily love and just want to lay down with. So that's just not the world we live in. So I don't think you have to love the mother necessarily if you have kids. But like, if I feel like it's different if you're married, and rather than like being baby mama, baby father type of thing.
But I thought that I understand when he said that I wasn't in love with the mother, but he seems like he has an anger towards his own kid because he came from the mother. Because I didn't understand when he said they were born out of love or sin or whatever. Why are you telling them that? But why can't you just keep that internally? Why are you being so blunt to let them know that, the kids? You want the kids to know that they're nothing.
Well, I think this was an interview, so like I think this is him finally saying his piece, and like in regards to like everything that was going on.
But his piece could be hurting his children. I guess that don't matter.
I mean, I think my only problem and I saw the video. I actually saw both interviews. I saw the whole interview with Brian McKnight and Anton, and I actually saw the interview with his first wife I think she was on Tasha K. Saw that whole thing. I think my only problem is that he has multiple children with his first wife. So if you were not in love with your first wife and they got pregnant, okay, you married out of really obligation to do what's right, but it didn't stop with the first child. You had other children with her. So you continue to have and make other children to a person that you were never in love with. Why would you do that? I think that's my only problem.
I think y'all looking at it from the wrong lens. Y'all talking about a man who he is 30 years later, 30 plus years later versus a person that was 20.
I agree with Anton.
And I don't think, and he never made any excuses. He never said that he was right about it.
He did it. No, he didn't. He definitely took accountability. And he said that his kids
and he had to pay $23,000 a month.
Yeah.
And then he paid an additional $18,000 a month until they turned 23 years old.
So he has a right to not like his kids.
Well, no, the kids first, they threw him under the bus first.
Does he not like his kids? Does he not like his kids?
I think that's what y'all forgetting is that the mother.
I think he hates his kids.
The mother wrote a tell-all book that he said was false, and the children went on the internet and threw him under the bus after he supported them. And so at some point he was like, all right, listen, I'm tired of fucking being quiet. I'm gonna say what I want to say.
Yeah, but I'm
gonna tell the other side of it, not so that I'm right. He didn't see. Here's the beautiful thing about it. He never framed it like I'm right in everything. He never said that. He said, listen, this was my mistake when I was in my 20s. I should have not did this. I should have broke up earlier. She said that she was going to get an abortion when she first got pregnant when we was 20. She popped up and said, nope, I never got it. And so I decided to do the right thing and marry her. And so that was the whole thing of him saying it wasn't made in love. We was 20, we was in college, and she, I was going to sign my deal. After I got back from signing my deal, I looked at her and said, hey, I thought you wouldn't got an abortion. She said, no, I ain't get it, even though we agreed on it. I don't think that that's crazy to tell the story of what happened, regardless of whether or not you was right or wrong. He's telling
crazy.
He's giving
I believe that. That's not crazy. But after that happened,
wasn't made in love. I will tell you that the majority of y'all motherfuckers probably wasn't made in love.
Oh, no. I don't know about them.
But you sat down and did it again. So she popped up pregnant. You thought
half of these niggas don't even know their mamas in it. Half of y'all. It's a lot of people. Listen, let me tell you how little love, because we all being hypocritical. Not all of us, but a lot of us is being hypocritical. Let's keep it 100. Some of y'all don't even know who your real daddy is. Some of y'all probably can't even trace your lineage. So if we just gonna keep it 100, right? If we playing this game of semantics, like, oh, but you just shouldn't say it about what you was feeling when you was 20. Come on, man, get the fuck out of here. Like, everybody got all of this smoke. But today, We got more single mothers than ever before in the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, or the 2010s. And we sitting here having this conversation acting like everybody is above board.
What? You
Get the
can't
fuck out of here.
with
Get the fuck out of here.
Because they don't value themselves, Anton. They don't value themselves. That's why they give it to anybody.
Let me tell you how it was back in the day, since everybody really want to go into it. A lot of times these motherfuckers married her to make her an honest woman. Y'all, half of these niggas out, man, I would say 75, 80% of people is busting it down for a real one, not out of love, just because y'all want y'all sexual liberation. Now everybody is above the shit. Bro, Planned Parenthood got more babies being flushed down the toilet every day than ever before, but y'all want to sit here and criticize this nigga for actually taking responsibility and marrying a woman that he wound up getting pregnant when he got her pregnant at 20. Y'all niggas is advocating for Planned Parenthood every day. And y'all sitting here talking shit about Brian McKnight?
I think Carmen was pointing out, if that woman trapped you in that manner and did something like that, gave her word.
The shit.
But we won't negate that, but I think she's pointing out, why would that person be trustworthy enough to impregnate again if I don't have that mistake and if I have that?
Why don't you ask the mother why she opened up her legs to him again?
But we're talking about Brian McKnight.
No. Let's be clear, because it takes two to make a baby. And so again, he's not skirting responsibility because he took care of them all the way up until they were almost 30. He never kicked them out of the house. Even when he was like, all right, listen, y'all fucking up. Y'all got two baby mamas. Y'all niggas is out here and out of control. You quit the tour and all of this shit. These niggas was almost fucking 30. How much more responsibility you want him to take? Yeah. He took care of his kids till they were almost 30. What else you want from it? Y'all want a nigga's soul.
And then the whole wedding clip with them actually talking about how happy they were as a family and to have the girl come into the family
and all of that.
And raising the glass and they standing together. Like, I was just like, that's crazy that they was able to like make that type of speech at his wedding and then do all of this online. Like, that's mad crazy. Like,
I don't think anybody should have brought anyone should bring their family issues online. But I think it's odd to have all you speak ill of you, but it is.
But it doesn't.
I just feel like it's not that odd.
But kids naturally, but kids naturally go to the woman's side. The kids, they didn't throw him under the bus because they don't like him. Even I'm married, and when I'm arguing with my wife, the kids go to her side. They always go to her side. And it makes me yell at all three of them. But that's what happened. So it's not like they threw him under the buses. They're innocent in this, believe it or not. But I know what he's saying about 30 years and 10 kids. I got that part. That's some suckers. Yeah.
I mean, this didn't happen. Listen, them trying to talk shit about him didn't happen while they were children. This shit happened while they were fully grown adults.
Yeah, you shouldn't be taking no sides.
That's different.
So were his kids upset with him because of the remark of they are?
His kids was upset with him because he cut them off and he wouldn't take care of them no more.
So it had the comment of my children are products of sin.
Words don't do that.
Most of us are products of sin. If you again got pregnant while you wasn't married, you're a product of sin. He come from the church. Y'all got to watch the full interview. He broke it down and he said, listen, in the church, if you have a child out of wedlock, then you are literally like removed from everything. Your parents is removed everything. You look down upon, you're no longer a prominent person of the community. Being raised in a church is different than looking at it from a worldly perspective. So that's the lens that he was coming from. That's the reason why he labeled it and spoke on it the way that he spoke on it.
I think that's understandable.
I think you should be married, but I'm not a church person, but I think you should be married.
I think he said in the interview that his parents were part of the church, like they were part of the chorus.
7-Day Adventist.
Yeah. I don't think that he was wrong for that. He did take accountability, but again, my only problem with it is that it's just this woman that you married, you made an honest woman out of her because that was the right thing to do in the church community. But then again, you came back and doubled up and impregnated her
No, he
again.
told the story to clarify all of the lies that was told against him.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like
he never
lied.
he never skirted responsibility. I think that's the part that we missing.
He did overboard actually.
He never said that he was right.
Full accountability
He never skirted responsibility. The only thing he said was, "This is what the truth was."
So were people demanding accountability, or they just didn't understand? And
they was calling him all types of ain't shit. They was running this man name through the mud. Like anytime you see anything with like Brian McKnight on like pop culture, black media pop culture, like the Shade Room or anything like that, they dragging him through the mud. There is no one cares. Nobody. When I would see like the commentary, nobody cared about his side. Everybody was saying he ain't shit. He ain't shit. Oh, that black man disowning his black kids, talking about how he hate himself and
that's because
all
of this statement.
Well, they said they did the same thing.
It's because of the lies that was told against him by his grown ass kids and his former ex-wife that got a percentage of his songs. And even after she got married, she kept that nigga's last name.
Yeah, like
it was all of the stuff that was being said about him. And so when he has a right to also defend himself and tell the full truth and tell the whole story.
Yeah, they've been running his name through the mud on social media for years, and like he's never really said anything. Like he's made posts on social media and like, try to like say his piece, but like never really in depth like told the story, and he told it from start to finish. Had his receipts, like that. I feel like the wedding video really like put it into perspective for me. Like it really put it into perspective. Like this was really his family. Like these were his kids, and like these are vivid
they were his
memories
best man at his wedding
have.
for the new wife.
Yeah, like these are vivid memories he have with his children, his grown children, and just for them to do like a whole like 180 on him, like just switch up because of the moms, like that's crazy. And like
This is
I
why the
couldn't
gender war is
imagine.
thriving. This is why the
I
gender
couldn't
war is
imagine
thriving.
having something like that happen to me. Like, like just the people you thought were like, right, really like your children. Like, I couldn't imagine my children just switching up on me. Like
it happens more often than you think, Aaliyah. I got a homeboy who is a diabetic. He lost his legs, and he was taking care of his family with disability and everything like that. And his kids kind of turned their back on him. When the mom decided to leave, they went with her. And, it took him a while to get over it, but he was finally happy about having his freedom. He's free now. They divorced and everything, but he paid.
But he's still not half the man he used to be.
He not, but he probably taller than you, Shane.
I'm just kidding. I know.
Nah, yeah, like you see, like things like that. That is sad to hear. That like children are willing to turn on their parents or like turn on their fathers. Like
that's a sticky situation.
That they're people first. You put them as family first. They're people first. And
I just feel like in those type of situations, like children shouldn't have to make that decision. Like they shouldn't have to choose. Like, and I feel like women put children in the space to have to choose. Like, you have to choose between me or your dad. Like, you have to pick a side, because if you don't pick a side, I'm gonna feel like you're against me, and I just don't feel like that's fair. And from his side of the story, it seemed as though that's exactly what she did to her kids. Like, she made them choose a side. Like, you have to pick a side, and I feel like she, like, the resentment she had for Brian McKnight and like her ex-husband, the resentment she had for him, it personified through the kids. Like,
But the kids being on the mother's side is not always because the mother made them come on her side. They're naturally like that. They don't care what you give them. I give my son $50, $20 all the time, but as soon as something happens, he jump over
But
there.
we're talking about
on some trader
adults.
shit.
We're talking about adults.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It goes all the way.
Matter when you're
That's
able to
how
make
it
your
is.
own, when you're able to be your own adult and make your own decision, it does matter. So
Yeah,
when you're able to understand nuance and understand a conversation and understand, the ins and outs of things. When you're an adult,
And if you have money, I got you. But if you got money, if you have money like he has and he has kids, they want money. Not all kids, but he has them type of kids that get used to and they're lazy and they, you know what I'm saying? And that's resentful. That's disrespectful to him. So I understand his anger.
Everything I just said, Shampoo.
I understand his anger. I understand his anger.
As a grown man, being you know what I'm saying, like say if my mom and dad was have a small or big argument, like my point, like if I'm around that, my point isn't to be like, oh, okay, let me choose a side. My point is to be like, okay, well, how can I be a neutral ground so that we can figure out this problem as a family unit and then move forward, like, but
I think if you're in a marriage for a long time, you're gonna fall in and out of love with your partner. It's just for me. I think that is just
another reason why you should.
But I just think that when he said they weren't made in love, I could understand that because I have children and not all my children was made in love. Like I love my children, but not all. We had freaky nights where we would do stuff and then end up pregnant. But that's just it happens.
But in that moment, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But what's the worst thing about that? You can't feel that though. Like if you weren't made in love, you can't feel that unless they.
Damn, man, he was that little. He couldn't feel it.
I just want to say my point.
They got a nub.
As you get older and you say you're in a relationship with somebody when you're 22, right? That's a different type of love. And as you get older, the love shifts and it changes.
It gets drier. It gets drier.
No, it doesn't get dry. It can actually get better. Like what Anton was saying.
No, let me tell you something. Hold on. I'm not gonna let you talk that. Now you're not being honest.
What do you mean?
Women are better when they're young. That's a fact.
Okay,
That's a fact.
We're not going to go in. We're not going to go into
all right. But don't just say it don't matter if they get older. Yes, it does.
No, let me tell you something with women. Our vaginas still stay tight.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I'm gonna tell you that right now.
No, it's not.
Yes, it do.
No, it's not.
Yes, it do. And I'm
no, it's not. It gets more like prunish.
I don't know, Shampoo.
Maybe
it depends on the woman.
Whatever's going on with you.
No. It don't depend on nothing. It's just life. It's life.
It's not a big deal. Let me get my point out.
Oh my God!
What you're talking about is when somebody's 22.
But you gotta be honest.
I am being honest because at the end of the day, younger is not better. The younger girls nowadays.
Oh my God!
These younger girls. Some of these younger girls nowadays be running through different men all the time. Older women.
Why you think that?
Older women are around.
Because it's running. Because it's running.
Do that.
Older women, they don't really have that much on their radar.
Yeah, because they lost some of their options. Because they lost their options.
Yeah, because they
lost their options.
They probably did it way back in the day.
All right, but I was once a young girl, I was once young. You know what I'm saying? So I know how it is.
Why are you doing that?
I'm just trying to make a point, and y'all not trying to hear me. I'm not trying to dig at no young girls. These young girls be having it together. Some of them. Some of them young girls be out there doing the most and be out there doing a lot. And you guys fall right in line with the rest of the roster that they got. They're not looking for no old ass men. They're looking for old ass men with money. They're not looking for old ass men, period.
Oh no, they'll take $100. They'll take $100. They'll cash out. Yeah. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? A 21-year-old girl would take a $100 cash app?
Less than that, Shampoo.
Shit.
What kind of girls are you?
And the pancake house?
Brother's gonna take $20 for her house.
We're getting way off. I agree with Dalen.
I didn't get off yet.
for Brian McKnight to say like his children were committed. I mean, at some point, you were in love with this woman. At some point,
He said he wasn't.
You held this woman to a certain type of standard because you laid down.
He said he didn't love her. He said he didn't love her.
But at some point, you had to have some type of affection. And he said he didn't love her out his mouth, and then he laid down and made another kid with her.
You really think that you have to have a
but you don't have. He's married with
one
her.
mic, y'all. One mic.
Going through emotions.
Maybe he was in love with her.
Your parents weren't in love when they conceived you. Doesn't hurt. You can't feel it. What difference does it make? It makes no difference. Worry about that. If your parents don't love you, that's a different story. But because they weren't in love when they had you, come on. Like what is that? What is that going to do? That hurt your feelings? Like, come on. That doesn't even make sense.
It will hurt my feelings. It will hurt my feelings if you say that you never in love with me and we made a child and then you laid down with me again and made another child and you still say that you never in love with me, even if we're married or not.
You would be the same.
You weren't happily married with me, so why would you even try to do that?
You
That's my only point.
You never slept with nobody you didn't love? You never slept with nobody you wasn't in love with?
I never slept with somebody that and made a whole child out of it that I wasn't in love with the first time and then did it again the second time.
Women
so why'd you have sex with them?
Women are always sleeping with men where they don't love. It's just a reality. And even if you're in a marriage, even if you're together, I'm sure you don't love your husband every single day, and you want to. When you guys do have sex, y'all making the baby out of love every time. Not every time. I know there's some nights
out of
where me and my husband get into our lustful moments, and maybe a baby had popped in there. But that doesn't mean that every baby that comes out of a marriage, they're made out of love.
Can I ask y'all if children are made out of, or not, should I say, if they're made out of lust and not love, does that any way, shape, or form influence or affect how they're able to love and show up for their children because of how they were brought into the world, not being planned and necessarily not being wanted? Because when I think about the flawed relationship between him and his children, I know I've heard some things about the mothers poisoning the children's minds, but I also noticed like sometimes the children don't feel that the father is present for them. So maybe that is something.
Taking him on the road though, like they was traveling with him, and like
I'm not saying that he did,
like,
he was
like living with him.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying he was a bad father or anything like that, but sometimes I do think that children sometimes they act like when they get older, they build up a lot of resentment. And maybe they don't hash these things out as early as they should, and then years go by, and now they have.
Or it could be
like kids can be like spoiled, right, and like entitled, right?
Selfish.
I just don't pick on one side. I know we heard Brian's side, but at the end of the day, we really.
But we've been hearing their side. That's the point. Like, this is his official side. We've been hearing their side for years. Like they've been loud, very loud about how he's disowned them and he never took care of them. He just left them out, out to dry.
And people just believe it automatically.
Like we've been hearing that. That's been the line. That's been the shtick. That's been what's been going around. Like he ain't shit. That's what's been going around. Another black man that ain't shit. Like that's just been, what it was. And now this is his side, and he came with the receipts and how he actually cared for his children. Like they were he wasn't just not their dad. Like he was.
Did he get married again?
He was trying to get them set up with the music thing, like just like that, like just like him, had them following in his footsteps.
Is he married now?
Show and everything like that. Like he was.
We got you.
I feel like he was.
Is he married now?
Involved with his children.
Yes, Shampoo. He's married now.
Yeah, he has a new wife.
He's married now.
Did he go?
Yeah, he has a new wife.
I mean, I did. And did he? Who is he married to now? Is he is black
someone
woman
that he's actually in love with? Someone he's.
I'm asking. Is he black? Well, I got you.
Don't
is
know
he
how
black?
to know. Don't know how to care. Nobody cares. Nobody
I
cares.
care. I want to know
Why
who we
do
married.
you care? Why do you care if she's black?
Because I want to know. I want to
Go
know.
figure it out. Go
And
figure it out.
here's
Don't
the thing
nobody
that
know.
is, want to know.
She's
Don't nobody
Asian.
know.
She's Asian.
I want to know.
I don't know if she's Filipino, but she's beautiful.
Anton, did he marry another black woman, or did you ask him? Next time ask him, is she Asian? Because he seemed like one of them guys that like Asian.
I think she's Filipino.
Oh shit! I know it. I knew it. I knew it. He was happy as hell, crossing his legs and shit. You saw him? I saw him. You was sitting right there. He was crossing his legs and shit. I said, "Oh, this nigga got him a exotic motherfucker." I knew it. I was talking to the phone. I said, "Oh, he looks extra happy."
Well, I didn't get to finish the interview. Sorry, I fell asleep. But what was the resolution? Does he have a good relationship with his children now, or is it?
It's over for them. He got new kids.
Fuck them nigga babies.
He made a new flock.
I got some pineapple babies, baby.
Imagine if it was you and you had done all of this for your family, and then they go and disparage your character like that out in the public. How would you feel?
Yeah, like that sucks.
Yes,
Yeah,
some major healing and accountability and apologies need to run through that family. But
sometimes that ain't enough.
Time has passed. Those bridges have burned.
Sometimes it's not enough.
It's okay to acknowledge if something is feasible or not.
How do y'all? Hey, listen. I got you. How do y'all black women feel that he didn't choose you again?
Don't go there, Shampoo. Don't go there. Don't even go there, Shampoo.
It don't really matter. He seem happy, so let him be happy.
I know why he's happy.
Well, more power to him.
Yeah, as long as he's happy.
Yeah, true. As long as everybody is
happy. He don't got a whole bunch of brushes in the bathroom.
Oh my God.
What's more unfortunate is that now all of his business has to be dragged out into the public eye, and that's how people gonna remember. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, JR, he only got
in and out, JR.
Say it again.
Mike was going in and out.
Yeah.
Look like we seen it through a microwave a little bit.
He only got one comb in his bathroom.
Yeah, but anybody else anything to say?
Well, I just know if I made my children not sin, I wouldn't say that out loud.
No, I wouldn't either.
I still don't agree with.
He was just saying it literally, like it wasn't meant to.
I ain't gonna do that.
Now I don't agree with people being defamed.
One mic, y'all. One mic.
Look, them people said it for clout because he cut them off. That's all there is to it.
I get it. I don't agree with people being defamed and slandered. I don't agree with that, and I don't like seeing one of our favorite R&B artists go through this. But I wouldn't add fuel to the fire by saying that out loud. I know that might be controversial, but that's my opinion.
But it's the truth. Like if it's
I agree with you.
I
agree.
If it's the truth, what's the
negate it.
problem?
And it's the truth. And it's the truth. And it's the truth that wait.
How do you do that? Your microphone is too good. Turn it down,
you should get a better microphone to have more respect for the show.
I don't have no job. That's for the panelists. You talk over talk.
Take that. I got respect for Anton's platform. That's why I got a good mic.
You don't.
Excuse me?
That was my opinion. I'm not negating anything, and I'm not taking any sides.
Take that.
Okay, well, whatever. More power to Brian McKnight. That's it.
And it echoes in the background. Shampoo's microphone echoes in the background. Say one more thing, Shampoo, so we can hear the echo.
Hello?
In the
no, there's no echo. This is top of the line road.
Yeah, he don't have no echo.
No, ain't no echo. Come on, they trolling.
Yeah, there's no echo.
I'm trolling.
Well, anybody else before we get to the super chats? Anton, you want to tell us who you got next to interview?
You said what, baby?
You want to give us any clues who you have up on the docket to interview next?
Nope.
Who's next? Go.
Nope, I got some big stuff happening.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, like
It's
what?
gonna be bigger than it might be bigger than y'all think if I could finish nailing this down. So
You will nail it down.
Figure.
Speak
when
it
I say,
into
I mean
existence.
legendary, like for real, for real.
Yeah.
You gonna handle that? It's nothing. You got.
I
It's
can't
going
even
to
say it
happen.
because I don't even want to be disappointed.
Yeah,
Don't
don't
jinx
jinx
it. Don't jinx
Say the
it.
letter. Say the letter. Say the first letter. The
No,
first letter.
no.
Interview Matt
Come
Barnes. I
on.
want to see that. I want to
Who?
see that. Matt
Who?
Barnes, the
Who's
NBA
that?
player. The
Right.
NBA player.
Nah, when I say big,
Interview him. I want to see
Talking
him.
about that
He's bigger
cornball
than
ass
him.
nigga. Ain't nobody
The
talking about
light
that
what I'm
cornball.
working
that
on
said that
is
he was
like,
being exploited or whatever, and he made a whole video as to why he was paying
Man,
over all
fuck
the money.
Mac Barnes. Fuck Mac
Oh,
Barnes.
Matt Barnes, the one
when I
that beat
say
his wife.
big, I mean like massive.
So what we talking
Ooh.
sports?
John, is it a
I
black?
can't say. I
No,
can't
Don't
say.
tell him.
I can't say.
Okay.
And Leia act like she know who it is.
Alea? You mean Aaliyah?
Aaliyah.
Even if I said the letter,
Alea.
if I said the letter, y'all wouldn't be able to guess it.
The dead singer's name.
You don't know.
That's Aaliyah. Not that that's her.
you
But
are a loser.
No, I would say
That is
beyond
not
A-list.
even funny.
I would say beyond A-list. I would say iconic, like iconic for real.
Everybody
I'm
gets
not,
that title.
like I said,
All right,
I'm not saying it yet because
What
I don't,
level?
I'm
What
still
level?
working on it.
Hey, just
What
tell us
level? What
industry.
level,
What
Anton? What
industry?
level?
It's
Anton,
beyond A-list.
What industry though?
I can't say.
Yeah, that'll probably get it.
Look, are they a comedian? Are they a comedian?
No.
Okay.
Why would that be iconic? Never mind.
well,
It ain't Max B.
Anton, do we have have y'all chosen another place for a meetup? Y'all talk about that?
I gotta find the dates first. I'm working on it. I'll know within the next week and a half for sure. I'm actually thinking that it's probably gonna be in Miami, simply because it's either gonna be in Miami or it's gonna be in like on the West Coast, just because of the weather.
Yeah, you haven't done West Coast in a while. We haven't been there.
Yeah, I think the last time we was in LA.
No, we was in
think
DC.
I had in Vegas, but I think LA was like a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm. DC was the last one that we went to.
Take me with you.
Yeah, I was in
Get me the fuck out this house.
Yeah, what we doing?
Oh, you don't want to live with your wife no more?
No. Listen.
I love my wife. When I ain't married in Miami.
when I say legendary, I mean like above, like top. Like I'm not talking about no rapper, no shit like that. I'm talking about legendary, like icon.
A woman or a man?
Man, I'll give you that much.
Okay. Da-na-na-na. Well, we'll speak into existence. You will lock it
Over
down.
40? Over 40?
Yes.
Yes.
Way over 40?
They're a legend.
Yes.
Way over 40.
Denzel.
I want to
I'm not
know.
saying nothing. I'm not saying.
Are they in the music industry?
Hey,
I can't say
Are they
that.
in the music industry?
Like again, I haven't locked it down, so.
You already got it in the bag. We are hopeful.
Denzel was a good one.
If it don't happen, I will tell you that there's a lot of
Somebody said Bobby Brown.
No, it's not that. There's a lot of people that has reached out to me now, like very big people that have like DM me and emailed me and shit, and it was like, yo, I want to tell my story to you. Because they just I guess they like the way that I handled the whole situation. But
The situation.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, watch
Anton.
the interview. It's a
Good
good
luck.
interview. Watch the rest of the video.
Anton. I want that. I need to talk to you about something too.
All right.
Something could be beneficial.
All right, bet. That's what's up.
Well, let me get to these super chats, and then you guys can shout out your channels, your shows, or anything.
What's going on, friend?
I'm sorry, I pressed the wrong thing. I was trying to go back to the banner. Okay. Thank you, Cosmic Tazi, for the super chat. We appreciate you for the $50. He says, shout out to the panel. NTG Natural says, thank you for the $2 balls, sir. Chocolate Impress and Spirit says, don't lay before married and don't marry unless in love. 1J Ben says, as possessive as y'all women are, you don't understand how he had another kid, Carmen. Y'all scared for a man to have his own space. Where he's supposed to stick his Johnson. Hit the hollow unless she loves to swallow. I don't know what does FTK stands for? What y'all know what the FTK? I don't know what that stands for.
Fuck them kids.
Oh, okay. Lex please, Lex love, but a secondhand emotion. What's up, Lex? Trackstar X2 says if the genders were flipped, this would be a different combo because they would be defending her not loving him and put him down for not supporting. And Contract Icon says, I'm almost questioning what and who is black anymore. And then Lexi says, see, if y'all would just focus on Anton, you wouldn't have these problems. Okay. And shout out to everybody on the panel. We do appreciate you guys. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat for supporting us here every Monday. If you do want to be on panel, you got to hit me on IG. Just say panel men. If you've been on this panel before, please don't triple message me because we're trying to cycle through new people. Okay. Please be patient, ladies. I know we're scarce out there, but please hit my DMs to come on the panel. And we'll go through everybody that wants to shout out anything you want to shout out on the channel. Go ahead.
I want to shout out my son. He just turned 17 today. Happy birthday to him. I love you. I love him. He is my firstborn son. And I wish him many more. Mommy loves you.
Okay. Happy birthday, son. Thank you, Miss Blue. Who's next?
All right, y'all follow me on Instagram at Tenderoni as below. It was fun as always talking to y'all. Bye.
Thank you, Galen. Who's next?
Yeah, no channel to shout out, but just want to say apologize for the technical difficulties. If I'm allowed back, I promise to make sure it's better next time. Thanks for having me this evening.
Thank you, JR. Okay. Carmen?
You can follow me on Instagram, Carmen.Diaz92.
Okay.
It was a pleasure. Always been a pleasure.
Natural. Thank you, Carmen.
I don't have an Instagram that I really am too active on, but it was fun tonight, and I put the link for the LED cap in the chat, so be on the lookout.
Okay, thank you so much for that. And then Shantarius.
I would just like to shout out my family. My IG's on the bottom. You guys can follow me on there. Otherwise, you guys have a blessed night, and thank you for allowing me to be on the panel.
Thank you, sir. And Shampoo, before you go, check your IG. I sent you something on there. And go ahead, Shampoo. Where can the people find you at?
Oh, find me at Ask Shampoo on YouTube and Polo. You see it. Nah, thank you, Q.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry.
Thank you. And
thank you.
See you later, Carmen. Look at me in between these beautiful women.
Have a good night, guys. Okay, bye.